definitely Mr. LP and Jerry Munoz. But I'm going to tell you, we got a very special guest in the house today. The new NABF Super Middleweight Champion, Jordan Martinez, and Moreno's in the house. What's up, champ?
What's up, man? What's going on, bro? What's going on?
The champ is here.
Appreciate you guys for having me.
Look, man, I see a nice shiny piece of silverware you got there sitting on you, man.
Yes.
Last time you was here, you had just become the city champion of Phoenix, bro. I now see that you newly crowned NABF, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, we're coming up. We're coming up.
Easy work.
Oh, yeah, we made it look easy.
Yeah, you
know?
did.
We
You
made it
definitely
look
did
easy.
make it look easy. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
Hell yeah.
as I was watching, I was seeing you fight, man. I'm going nuts, and seeing your work was very special, bro. I noticed something differently this time around than I did when you won the other title, bro. You did a lot more body work in this fight, bro, to a point where even a couple of times you even kind of went borderline with a couple of punches, and you seen the dude wanted to be out of there at that point because he was not taking those body punches.
Oh, no, for sure, because, like, they had switched out my opponent in the end because something had happened. So, with him, I didn't know nothing of him, but I know he had a little pop from his record. So, yes, he still had, like, a 77% knockout. So, when they brought him to me, I said, well, I don't really care now. I'm willing to fight whoever. So, when they brought him and we started fighting, I know when I attacked the body and I seen his face and his reaction to it, I know I had to go for the body. And then, for this camp, that's what we had trained for the fighter that I was supposed to fight, was all body, because he attacks the body a lot. So, I wanted to make sure I gassed him out before he gassed me out, so... Because we were going to go to war. We were going to war with the other
It was
fighter.
nice watching it, bro. I mean, I was watching it. I was like, oh, he's coming a little bit differently here. And some of the angles we were able to work.
Yes.
The footwork
was fucking on point, my guy. That was nice, bro. That was really, really nice. I seen it. It was great. It was great. From my experience as a former fighter and coach, trainer, I was thoroughly impressed, my guy. From your last outing to this one, you came in with that game face. So, again, like we told you guys last time, this man called out a top 10 pound for pounder. And I'm like, if you ain't fucking paying attention, pay attention. This kid's moving up the fucking rankings fast. He's got a freaking goddamn some hardware on his shoulder there. The NABF champ. My goodness. Second round.
Hey, Jordan, as you were fighting in this fight, bro, you actually said homeboy actually did have a little bit of pop. Was there at any point in the fight where he hit you and you were like, oh, that kind of caught me?
Yeah, I think it was the first round because he came out aggressive. I think he threw like a weird like angle, like a 45 like hook or something. And it just caught me through my guard. And that's when I was on the rope. So I said, okay, I'm going to bring it to him. Yeah, it woke me up, gave me like a little stun. So I was like, okay, I got to bring the pressure to him. And I can't make sure he touches me. So that's why I was working around, working my angles and making sure I was attacking the body with the jab.
The angles were sweet, man. I saw a nice pivot that you did when you guys were like in the trenches, and I was like, oh my man, look at the fast footwork of this guy's showcase, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it was the first round. I said I was doing my job, and then when I got to the corner, my coach was like, hey, just get him out of there. You know you can get him out of there, because we had some tough sparring throughout the whole camp, and it was a month and a half camp. So I was prepared to go to 8 rounds. I was able to go 15 rounds probably, but I mean, we did what we had to do, and I got him out of there quick.
You just heard him say he could go 15 rounds. Yes, that's
the
what's
old
up,
school
man.
days.
Listen, I saw some of the pictures that were circulating right beforehand, bro. You were in amazing shape, bro. So that's awesome that you're in that kind of shape, that you're able to kind of get off and be able to go to work like that, bro.
Yeah.
That speaks to you, because last time you was here, if you remember we was talking, that you actually had a harder time making away, but we see now that you had a step up, man, and oh my God, it looked great, bro.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I did was when I started camp, I started dieting when I started camp, which was a month and a half. I was still eating decent sized meals. But when I started getting closer to the fight, well, I know you have to chop it down a little bit. And I want to thank Demo for that, because Demo actually did my meal preps for the whole week.
Really?
So, yeah, so Demo
shout out to Demo Watson, man.
Yeah, my brother Demo, my brother,
Yeah.
Hey, everybody at home, tune in next week. Demo's actually here next week, so tune in next Friday.
You got to tune in, bro. You got to tune in. But I say, he helped me out with my meal prep and my water load. So I made away perfectly fine, no issue. And we're just ready for the next fight, August 30th.
August 30th already, man. So quick, so fast, turning it around and stuff. I know you're hungry, man.
Oh yeah.
I know you're hungry. You got hunger in your eyes. You got hunger in your actions, and I love that. You've been staying busy like no other, and we can't wait to see you get to that point. Like, I know what your goal line is.
Yeah.
I know what your goal line. You're not even trying to even just make it even like a hush or make it like a someday. You're moving straight. You're trying to get yourself to that point as fast as you possibly can. Like, look at you. We just spoke with you, and you're like, oh, they're putting the NABF title on. Shit, I'm gonna get this motherfucker, get my rankings up, and move on to the next.
Yep.
Listen, world title contention is on the horizon for you,
I'm gonna take my glasses off for this, so everybody at home can see my seriousness, right? You're talking about monsters that are out there that are coming this way. I'm gonna tell you, this man is the Van Helsing of boxing. He's gonna literally start killing monsters left and right. That's what kind of power and polish this man is showing. Tell him, man. Tell him, you ready for that monster coming your way? What you gonna do with him, bro?
He ain't no monster if I take him out.
That's right.
I'm gonna be the real monster.
Right. Put him on his ass, bro.
That's what I want to. Like I said, everybody wants, like, everybody goes for money. I don't want the money. I want to fight. I want to show why I deserve to be in this boxing thing. You know, because this is my shit. This ain't nobody. This is mine. And I'm going to take it from everybody that think that they got it. And
So
I'm going to show everybody.
it.
Yeah, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it, bro. I'm the next Mike Tyson, for sure. I'm the next Mike Tyson.
You stay busy, man. That's what I love about it, too.
Jordan, let me ask you, too, bro. As you were working the fight, we go into the progression, right? You're in the ring. You guys then go do the stare down. You get announced, man. You hear the people go nuts. There's a lot of people who are cheering for you, right? You hear them go nuts for you, and you're doing the stare down, bro. I was watching that stare down, bro, and he looked like he was shaking when you were at the stare down already. At which point, once you guys actually started throwing, did you actually know how much you had, bro? Like, how much you were actually exhibiting?
I ain't even had to hit him.
Oh,
it got to
you sucked the soul.
Yeah, because I felt it when, what's it called?
Like you said, like the Mike Tyson effect, huh?
Yeah, it's the Mike Tyson effect. And I learned that from Mike Tyson is when they're in the ring, all right, when it's the face-off at the weigh-ins, they can look at you all tough. But when it comes down to the fight night, and y'all in the center of the ring and they're giving an instruction before you have to fight, that's where I see if you break or not. And I'm looking straight in your eyes to see if you move your eyes, like Mike Tyson said. The moment they move their eyes,
don't look at my eyes, bro.
They
You're
break.
scaring me right now.
But that's the moment they break, and that's where I know I got them. That's where I know I got them. So, I mean, like I said, this is my shit. I'm going to show everybody.
And in the round that it ended, bro, when it was actually happening, right? So you had the first knockdown right at the end of the previous round, right? But then you come out in that round, you start hurting him, and then you close him out, bro. You dust him off at the end, bro. Tell me what you were feeling when that happened, bro.
Man, when I knew, it felt like you ever play like baseball? You ever played baseball before?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so when you hit a good, when you get a good like whack on the ball, you feel it. You know, like it's just beautiful. So when I landed that body shot, I felt it. Boom, and I seen him drop. I said, okay, I got him. So once I knew he was hurt, I just had to attack the body again and get him out of there. And I wasn't even really worried about his head, but just the body had to hit the same spot. Find a way to get him to not.
You know, the thing is for me, the fact is, you know, you being so young, and so boxing IQ poised regarding it. There's guys at the elite level that just are headhunters, and they just don't understand the dividends pain that you get served up when you dig to that body. Like even if the guy could take the punch, you bang that body after like fucking 4, 5, 6 rounds. Like, oh no, that's taxing. It's taxing. But you started right off the gate, and you're a complete fighter from all around. You're attacking from all angles. Mm-hmm. You're giving them some up and downs and stuff, man. And which is, you know, levels in regards to, they don't know where the freaking power, they don't know where the freaking attack is coming from. And that's going to make you a dangerous threat for years to come.
And that was literally my take from it, bro, was how polished you were with the angles now that you're hitting, bro. Mm-hmm. It was a transition from, okay, he's doing this, then you transition, shifted to a whole new angle, and real quickly took care of business, bro. That was such a beautiful thing to see, bro.
Yeah, quick, too. It's so quick.
Appreciate it.
So quick.
I felt on point. You know, my jab was on point. You know, my jab was doing his thing. It kept them busy. So that was the main thing we worked for camp, was keeping that jab on them. Making sure you're busy, you're throwing the feints, keeping them busy with everything, and just start attacking the body, getting in.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, man. The Finiquera is loving you, bro. You got that Finiquera support, especially because you know exactly what the Finiquera is, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Local boy doing good, man. I love to see that, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I just couldn't bring out everything, you know, because, I mean, like I told you guys last time, the last interview was I had a special treat for my fighter. Yeah. I couldn't bring it out, like I said, because they switched my opponent. Yeah. But it was actually being the southpaw.
Oh.
Because I trained a whole month and a half southpaw. I didn't really train orthodox.
Damn.
So when I switched southpaw, you can see I switched southpaw for a quick second, and I went back to orthodox. But I know I was keeping them as orthodox, so I didn't really want to bring out the southpaw because I'm gonna say that trick for somebody else.
There you go. But guess what though? You were able to adjust so fast and still actually have such success. Hey, that ring IQ, man, I can see it right there, man. World championship caliber level fighters and bouts away from you, man. And my goodness, So happy for you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
So
it,
happy
bro.
for you.
Salute, champ. Hey, real
So
shit,
happy
man.
for you,
This
man.
is a celebration, y'all. Everybody who's watching at home, man, understand that we're in full celebration mode with this man down here. He called it. He literally called it exactly like that a month before the fight happened. And he didn't even know who the opponent was going to be exactly because he was preparing for somebody else. And he still worked him out there like that, bro. Tell us, when they switch opponents on you like that, is that a bigger challenge, or is that more pissing you off because the opponent got switched now and now you have to respond different?
It's more of like a mental thing, you know. You gotta see like an amateur fight. That's why I told everybody I seen it like an amateur fight. In amateurs, you don't know what kind of style you're going against.
You gotta be ready.
Yeah, you just gotta be on point.
ready.
And I told every great fighter has to make adjustments. So when it came down to fight night, and they told me, well, it was actually before the fight week. They had told me was like, hey, they're switching out your opponent because something had happened. I said, well, who is he? And I tried to look at on YouTube to see if he had any film. He didn't have no film. So I was like, damn. So all I knew was just try to see what I could do in the fight night and make sure I make my adjustments perfectly and just come out victorious.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
And that you did, my man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That you
Came
did.
out early.
Yeah.
Came out early.
Hey,
so.
you're like, they don't pay me for overtime?
Nah, hell no. I tell everybody the same thing. You get them out of there, get them out of there. They don't pay overtime, so you gotta do your job.
I mean, and it was a different kind of stoppage, right? When you won the city title, it was a stoppage too, but it was a stoppage by him quitting in the corner, bro.
Yeah, it was a TKO.
Where this time you actually see it, you dust him off, down he went, and there you were.
Man, I was actually
watching
surprised he almost fell out the ring with that last body shot.
Yes,
He was up
bro.
by the rope. He was by the rope, gripping on the rope, you know. So I knew he was in pain. So
Oh, listen, he was in pain from the beginning, bro. He didn't like those body shots.
Oh, no.
You could see it, bro. And you saw the video I posted, man. And some of those body punches, man, you could see his reaction was like, oh. And even at one point, he starts to fade away with the reaction of how it is.
And just for the record, hold on real quick. We're going to circle back to this in a little bit, but Guapo Damas even said before you got here that he's ready for round 2 for that body shot afterwards.
Guapo Damas said none of that. I said I had kidney stones for the last 2 months, and I'm blaming Jordan for giving me the shot for having the kidney stones.
nah, man, but I'm actually glad you healed, man. Or I don't know if you
Thank
healed
you,
yet,
bro.
but you know,
He's better than what he was.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm not 100% healed, but I'm here and not in pain, bro. So that's big.
That's
Taped
good.
up right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as you know me, heal, you know, properly and everything
Simon.
smooth, you know. I'm glad you're here, man.
Simon, I'm just trying to heal up from my next opponent. You know how it is, bro. Yeah.
So you know, you got a chance a few days to enjoy and soak it in regarding what you got going on here, man. Your victory. How did you celebrate with your loved ones, your family? Like, I mean, did you guys do anything? Like, was it like a nice dinner? Have you been eating heavy? Have you been enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying some cerveza? Like, I mean, just tell the fans. Like,
Calm down, Roberto Duran. Calm down.
The aftermath, like. No, serious. Like, I mean, we're all human, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You're
for
a
sure.
warrior in the ring, no doubt. But like, how you been enjoying your celebration?
I mean, I don't drink, so like, you know what I mean. I don't.
That's what's up.
That's a good thing, you know. I don't drink or smoke or anything.
That's what's up.
So
So you gotta
the-
live a healthy life.
Yeah,
Me
for sure.
either.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, the only thing we did was actually go to my grandma's. You know, that's one thing I always love to do is after the fights go to my grandma, spread love with my grandma. You know, because
That's what's up.
I mean, my grandma can't really go to the events because she's on the wheelchair and stuff like that. So I love going over there, and we just got some tacos de chicharrón. Shout out to my
That's
cousin
what's
that
up.
made them.
Man,
That's
listen,
what's
that
up.
is
That definitely
that's
sounds like
such a
some
beautiful
yumminess
story,
right there,
bro.
man.
You know?
Such a beautiful story, being able to pay homage to your grandma, bro, and still being able to pay that respect. Last time you were here, I circulated a video called "The Most Humblest Champ," bro. That's actually gonna add to that, bro, because it speaks to your character. Instead of going out and partying and going clubbing and showing off and wilding out, you went to go see.
Yeah,
your
because
grandma,
I
bro.
mean,
What a
that,
beautiful
to
thing.
be honest, that was the plan, was actually to go to the club after the fight. But I mean, I low key didn't want to. I already knew that. I was saying I was down with it, but in my head, low key in my heart, I was just like, nah, I gotta go to my grandma's, you know.
That's what's up.
And that's
man.
what I love to do. Like I said, it's always my grandma, my grandpa. First thing I do is give the belt to my grandma.
Oh man.
When I won my
beautiful,
state
man.
title, first thing I get was the
Beautiful
belt.
thing, man.
She started
That's what's
crying
up.
because I know she can't make
Beautiful.
it. So that's what I love being with all the time over there. So.
You know, another thing I noticed too on your IG is you being a father.
Oh yeah.
And it was
Oh, yeah,
it was
the
meaningful
pictures.
for you to make sure that you had your daughters, you know, like you wanted to share the victory
That was
with
super
them.
cute, by the way, man.
Oh yeah, you know my kids had to work backstage with me, you know. The other two couldn't because they're smaller, you know. So the other three that are comfortable walking around, that's who they were with me. And like I said, I wanted all my kids there because it was a big moment for me. But it's not a big moment for me, to be honest. It's a big moment for them. Because
I saw, man. I saw some of your kids holding the belt, bro. That's such a cool thing,
yeah,
man.
no, and I actually had the whole gym kids, like everybody's in the gym,
Oh,
walk
man.
out with me. For the simple fact that I wanted them to get the feeling of what it's like.
That's
so
what's up,
if
man.
they really want to do it, make it happen.
Hell yeah,
So
man.
you made it a
Good.
team. You made it a team thing, man. That's what's up.
You don't
man.
want to
Beautiful.
support this guy? Why wouldn't you want to support this guy? Everybody in Arizona, everybody in Phoenix should be lining up to support this dude. This is the kind of champion you want here in Phoenix. This is the kind of fighting champion that you have, where it's exciting to see him fight, but then also the special thing that makes him a special human, and all the extra insight that he's doing, man. All the special work that he's doing with the kids down there at Fuentes too, man. Hey, big shout out to Chuy Fuentes, man. That's a big belt that he's now got in his gym, bro.
Man,
Yes, sir.
he told
Yes,
me,
sir.
man, 28 years, I'm the first one to hold it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
28
That's
years,
what's
you
up.
know. So for me, I already made history in that gym. So
That's it,
I made
bro.
a
Awesome.
little stand, but like I told Chewy, because when I got sick last time, I had told Chewy I was actually done with boxing. When I couldn't make weight and I ended up in the hospital, I was I didn't want to put my body through it no more. You know, and everybody has to go through it. But when Chewy told me, like, come on, man, like, I love you, man, you know, like, I want a world champion. And I ain't just thinking about myself, so I told Chewy I'm going to make that happen for him.
That's that, man. I hope you keep your promise.
Oh, no,
I
that's my
know
promise.
you're
You
keeping
just
your
leveled
promise,
up.
bro.
You know, you're getting yourself there, man, and it's such a fast pace, man, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, circling back, we're going with the homie Jerry just mentioned. It was a beautiful thing. Again, the humble, the humanity that you actually share. Like you're a beast. You're a monster in that ring. No pun intended on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you handle your business.
He intended it. He tried to throw a jab.
But you
right,
handle
bro.
your biz. But to see the human, the loving, the nurturing, you know, the father, you know, the kindness of the person that you are. Again, like he mentioned, like, why wouldn't, not just people locally, like, why wouldn't anybody want to support and back a young freaking person, not just a fighter, a young person that has so much drive, ambition, hunger, but doesn't just do it for himself. You know, they got passion, they have a why. You know what I'm saying? And your why is your family, your grandma, your grandpa, your children. And you go in there with hunger. You're such a welcoming individual. Like you what I mean by that is, like, I know anyone from the outside, if you guys catch this guy at the fights, he ain't gonna be an a-hole and dog you out. He's gonna be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Blah blah blah. He's just a very open person.
Oh yeah.
Look,
You
that's
know-
one of the things that I could give you huge props on too, piggybacking off of what Mr. LP is saying. Every time we're at the fights or we run into you, you're always so inviting, and you'll come over and say hi to our group and actually make us feel so important, bro. We love that about you, and don't ever lose that.
Nah, you know what's crazy though? Every time at every boxing event that there is, if I don't fight or even if I do fight, y'all one of the first ones I look for.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean? I love hanging with y'all, man. Like, y'all spread love, bro, and you know, I appreciate you guys
You
for
know,
it.
we got love for you, man. That's 100%. And even before the success you just had just now, man, obviously we support you through and through. No matter how or where the career goes, we'll always be in your corner, man.
Shit.
4 Level Boxing will always have your back.
Everybody at home, I'm telling you, keep watching. We're talking about 2 years. This man will have a world title.
But now after what I saw
Next year.
Yeah. He's not waiting. He's not waiting. He said 2 years my ass. He said
Early next year, watch what's gonna happen. It's gonna make it happen.
And listen, so last time you was here, I got ahead of myself. I actually was saying 14 to 13 knockouts. You were actually now at 14 with 13 knockouts.
Yeah, now 14 and 30. Because I didn't even know how many I had to be out.
Double Dumbers foreshadowed the moment.
Just foreshadowing the moment. And like I told you, bro, it's a good thing to know when you're knocking motherfuckers out and you don't exactly know how many knockouts you got. That's a beautiful thing. We'll take that shit all day, bro.
Hell yeah, shit. It's crazy. Hey, you actually manifested it.
Yeah, it is.
You go, man.
He Guapo Dumbers, man.
He Guapo Dumbers.
Yeah.
Well, now, hopefully, once we get this fight out the way, hopefully it's another knockout, you know? So,
Bro, so August, what you say, August 30th that you're fighting next?
yeah, I'm going out to Mexico to fight,
Man,
though.
bro. Where in Mexico?
San Luis, you know, my team, Chris, he has
Yeah.
his promotion out there. He teams up with another promotion out there, so.
Shout out to Vasquez
you know what I mean?
Brothers Boxing Promotion out there, man. Much love to Chris Vasquez.
Yeah, so, like, well, we just had plans, you know, I already got 3 fights lined up back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this month, I got August, September, and October. In October, I think when I'm fighting the Iron Boy show here, I'm going to defend this belt. And like I said, from what I've heard, WBC wants to see me back in the ring.
Man, this man's not waiting, and he shouldn't be waiting, man.
Oh, he's defending the belt
Yeah.
at that fight, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna defend it, you know. And I said I don't know if they're gonna throw another one in there or what the plan is. I gotta sit down with my team and.
You start collecting belts, bro. And you just hold them up like this.
Yeah, because I mean the WBC man, he loved my style. He said he loved my style. He digged my style. So, I mean, if he wants to rank me faster to get that Inoue fight, well, let's make it happen.
Yeah,
Man.
most definitely, bro.
Line
Whoever.
it up, man.
Whoever.
Hey, no, you gotta line that up, bro. Hey, you keep laying them bodies down, bro.
Man,
They're not gonna
aren't
be
you
able to-
super mad that you didn't go pro, bro? Why couldn't you have gone pro and we'd be dealing with this shit too now? You'd be able to pass that pro knowledge along. You'd be able to go, hey, when I went pro and I was chasing the title, this is what you gotta do.
Nah,
See,
but
now you can't give that
Everything happens for a reason,
Yeah,
bro.
everything happened, but like,
happens for a
even though
reason.
just stepping in the ring a couple times, you know, you know what it's like to be in there. So, I mean, he had a couple amateur fights. He know what it takes, the weight cuts, the discipline and everything. So, I mean, I take my hat off to you, you know, because a lot of guys ain't really willing to step in the ring. So I'll give you respect
Yeah,
for
no,
that.
I appreciate that too. But like I told you guys, you know, I never turned pro, so mad respect. I know the freaking the suffering.
Oh yeah.
You know the trenches that you gotta put your body. You put your body.
Listen,
through
but
hell.
it's because of
And
that
that's
knowing
just-
that he
that's
knows how
just-
much more
that's-
special that is. You know what I mean?
And that shit's a whole nother level and stuff. And the fact that I never even took it, like I was a high elite freaking amateur too. You know, highly rated and that, doing my thing. But I never made it
Look
to
him
that
up,
mark.
El Vampiro.
Hey, never made it to that mark. But I appreciate it because I know what it takes. And the fact that I never got to that point, I'm like, man, at any level of the freaking sport. And to this day, I still go to the amateur freaking fight cards and root the little kids on. And I have them come through, you know, I give them free merchandise and this time because, hey, like you said, the bravery, just to step in between those ropes, it means
It means a lot.
it means so much. It's a big thing. And to take it to the level where you're now rolling yourself into a championship level caliber fighter,
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
bravo to you, my guy. So freaking happy for you. And not that this means anything, but I'm so proud of you. Like knowing the fact that you know your family, your why, your upbringing, where you came from. This is massive, and to be able to see and witness this from, I don't want to say ground zero, but from such a
Ground zero?
from,
What the
from
fuck?
such a
Why did I
beginning.
say
in.
ground zero?
Below that. Below that.
Listen, last time you were here, I shared the story of when we were at the Celebrity Theater. You weren't even fighting, bro. And we were sitting in the back, and you were hitting that machine that makes the thing go up. But
Yeah.
big old heavyweights hitting it. They couldn't do shit, and you were just sitting there eating popcorn, laughing
Yeah.
at things, bro. That to me, every time I think of that shit, makes me fucking laugh, bro. Because we should have known that day, bro, what the fuck was gonna happen. Because, I mean, he was turning heads. He wasn't even a champion. I believe at that time you were only like 6 or 7 fights in.
Yeah,
bro.
like
You
six
weren't even
fights in.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, you know, from there, that moment, because I look back at that video, I look back at my old stuff that I've done a couple years back, and I look at that, I'm like, damn, from there to where I'm at now. You know, I think about that, you know, so it's just crazy.
Oh man. No, that wasn't the same day when we had that booth set up at the Celebrity
Yeah, you
Theater,
did.
was
It
it?
was,
Was
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you
shit.
remember? Well, so listen. So the hitting machine was actually
Yeah,
right
yeah,
in front
it was
of
right
us.
in front of us.
Yeah.
It was right in front of us, but I was a little tied up. You know what I mean? When we had the booth, I'm kind of like I'm
You
on
on-
grind
you
mode.
on-
Yeah,
you on
yeah.
grind mode, yeah.
But I remember we actually had him come up and we did a little snippet. We did
Yeah.
a little interview right there on the fly,
Yeah.
live right there on the spot and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
Yeah,
remember.
but well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, this is the crazy part, right? I can actually tell you that wasn't when you actually met him. We actually met him in Glendale at one of the other events where he wasn't fighting and we were in the parking lot. I was actually
At the Delso fights.
Yes.
It was at Delso, I was there. Yeah.
And that was a dope.
Oh,
thing. We were outside the
downtown
parking lot talking to
Glendale?
him.
Yeah,
downtown
Glendale.
Glendale.
Yeah. That's actually where we actually started to chop it up with him originally or whatever. But he was, at that time, I mean, I don't even know. Maybe you had just turned pro?
I think I had like 3 fights. Two
Yeah,
fights.
I mean, it was-
So that's what I'm saying. You've been so active because that wasn't. We're not talking about years ago. That was just like a year. Maybe
Couple
2
years ago. It's been like 3 years, 3 or 4 years, right?
Jerry, you were there at the Celebrity Theater when we had that booth merchandise set up. Well, how long ago was that, my guy? Like, do you remember?
A year and a half ago, I think.
About a year and a half?
I'm gonna piggyback off of what he's saying. I'm gonna guess it's at least a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah. I remember because
time's flying by quick.
I know, man, too fast. But no, that's so. That went from what would you like 7, 6 or 7 and 0 right there, and then now
14.
like you're just staying busy, man, and I love that. But yeah, that was also when Ramos popped in. I mean,
Yeah,
that was a good, that was a good freaking night.
That's what
and
makes
stuff.
me nervous, bro. As the time going so fast, you know, I was sick. What if I go in a coma, I wake up, you got the world title, I didn't
And you
witness
missed it?
bro.
I'm gonna take it to you while you're in the hospital.
That's
what's
what's
up.
up. And I believe that.
Come out saying,
Hey,
this for
I believe that
Papa
because
better.
that's the kind of type of person this guy is, man. This dude's all heart. You guys don't even understand, man. Like he's a beast in that freaking ring, but such a fucking kind-hearted fucking individual. We known this cat from the outside, even like he mentioned, even before we actually seen him growing and shining right before our freaking eyes. Man, hey, I seen it then, and then it was like, what, a year? No, man, whatever. So around a year afterwards, I'm like, dang, bro, you've been staying busy. You got freaking another 6-7 fights within this whole time frame. I'm like, what the hell? You're like, oh yeah, I fought here, and I love it. That means you mean business. You ain't even, hey, for your career, for your sake, you're not even fucking around. And that's a beautiful freaking thing, man.
It's cause
you're about your business.
It's gonna have it going in my life, you know what I mean? I wanna become a millionaire before even 30. You know what I mean? Because I wanna make sure I make investments, and if I already put in like become a 3-division world champion, 4-division world champion, if God wants, then I'll probably get out, you know, if I already have investment by the time I'm 30. Because I don't want to do this for too long either. You know, I want to actually enjoy the time with my kids. Because right now it's all sacrifice and, you know, no play.
Young man, the world is at your beck and call.
Your discipline is on
Make
one.
it happen,
Is on
you
one,
got
man. That's
every
beautiful.
skill to do it. I believe you'll do it, bro. Straight up.
Appreciate it, man.
Stay humble. Stay on that grind. And then, most importantly, bro, accept your maturity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Can't you think about it? Seriously, bro. Your mental mindset, it's
You're
awesome.
wise beyond your years.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just mentioned it a moment ago. You're like, I told everybody I was down. I wanted to go hit up clubbing after the celebration. But I was like, nah, I didn't. I said I was down, but I didn't want to. But that's because you're just so focused. You're zeroed in. You're zoned in, and maybe even you probably low key feel. Time is not on anybody's side. If you want to do it, if you're feeling it, you gotta fucking do it now. Don't start celebrating. And I mean, we're celebrating you right now.
Yeah.
But like don't think because you picked up some freaking bouts and stuff that you did it. No, you're trying to get to that level.
Yeah, I always tell
you're trying to get to that level.
I always tell everybody, like, I'm not here to party until I really see $1 million in my account or become a world champion. Once I see that, then we can have a little beer.
Yeah.
After that, then yeah. But other than that, I'm not playing in my career.
Listen, you shooting for the millions. We're not drinking beer, bro. We're gonna be having some bottles.
Popping bottles, bro.
Real nice stuff.
You know,
bottles.
But you know, it actually has a lot to do with
and just for the record, first one on me. I believe it. Trust that, bro. Trust that.
Nah, if I'm a millionaire, everything on me. I got
That's what I'm talking about. Love, brother, love. That's what's up.
Nah, but I said it's also the people around me that actually tell me not to do certain things, you know. So when I wanted to go to the club, they had told me, you know, like, hey, nah, like, you don't need to be doing that. You don't need to go out. Enjoy the victory, get some food, kick back. That's it, you know.
Hey, listen, you said you got them lined up from August, September, and October. That October fight, do you know if that's going to be early October or late October?
I'm not too sure because I know I'm going to do a private show with Iron Boy in September. Mm-hmm. So once that's done, I don't know what day they have for October. I'll figure that out, but...
Listen, when you figure it out, get back at us and let us know. There's a big hip-hop festival.
Yeah, that's a conflict, but we're going to have to make that happen, bro.
No, listen. I'm even going sideways on this, right? Big hip-hop festival we're talking about is going to be an outside venue that has 2 different arena venues. Humongous show that's taking place downtown Phoenix. We're actually going to be doing live interviews from the festival, bro. I'd love to have you down there. Come down to the festival as our guest and get interviewed there. And on top of that, we'll take you on stage, introduce you to the whole crowd, bro, so that Phoenix can get announced to their champ.
I hear what you're saying. So hopefully your fight is right before that. That would be awesome.
Listen, whether it's right before or right after, either way, if it's right after, we're hyping up the fight. If it's right before, we're showing your new WBC belt.
But hold on, bro. Fingers crossed, though, that it's not the same night, though.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest part there, too.
What day would it land on, Friday or Saturday?
It's going to be on Saturday. It's the 18th, bro. 18th or 19th, something like that, but it's that Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully it's not.
Well, I know we have no control over that regarding it, but here's the thing, though. This is what I will promise. If it is, we're going to handle our business, get in and get out, and we are definitely going to be there.
Oh, yeah, most def, man. Most def, bro. Most def, bro. I can't wait, bro. And you're even saying that they're adding even a little bit more sauce to it, and you might get that WBC strap over there kind of getting mentioned in there, too, bro. That's just the next one. I'm telling you, bro. Man. That success is coming.
I say, like, whatever they do, whatever they're willing to do, I'm up for it all. You know what I mean? Nobody out here in Phoenix really seen the best of me. Nobody has brought the pressure for me to show what I'm really about. Nobody has made me show the heart that I really got when it comes to
you don't even know who that opponent's gonna be yet, and you're not even the least bit concerned. You are so confident in your freaking abilities, and that's fucking
confidence
awesome.
the word, bro. Listen, I'm a person that goes over the top with cockiness, and what you bring is confidence, and it's completely different from what I bring to this place, right? Because I'm a big loudmouth, and I show this arrogance that comes through, and my confidence level is there. I don't really got anything to show for it the way you carry yourself with a form that is so humbling, yet 100% confidence in what you do, and that's a beautiful fucking thing. I'm telling you, don't ever lose that part of it.
I mean, as I tell everybody, you know, I put in 9 years for this. It's already been 9 years. Next year's 10. So, I mean, I've been grinding. You know, I said I had 2 contracts that were bad, slowed me down. I was already close to quitting, but now that it's taking off, I gotta take advantage.
Look, it might have been the best thing, bro, because then having those 2 bum contracts that came out that way are now letting you appreciate what you maybe have now, and having that appreciation can maybe help you take your skills to that next level so you can push for something more.
You know what's crazy that like you mentioned in our last interview we had with you about a month ago about how that slowed you down.
Yeah.
You were still so busy, but you're like, I would have had more fights, but shit fucking hit the fan right here. And I was all like, damn, man, you're focused, man.
Mm-hmm. But as I tell, I thank God that it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Because
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, that's it. My mindset wasn't there. I was still too young. I was only 18, 19. So I was still too young. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I really wanted this or not. But now where I'm at now in my life is like, I need it. I don't even want it. I need it.
I was about to ask that, bro.
Tell everybody,
how bad do you want it?
I need it.
You need
it. Tell everybody right now. How old are you, my guy?
I'm 22 years old.
22. Young as hell. And I want to go ahead. We're gonna get banter, boxing banter in this because we're celebrating, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna have a nice freaking.
Listen, I actually want to talk with an actual direct question, and maybe not would be your typical question, right? You were just talking about.
I was just about to get there, but all right.
With a little bit of confidence, right? With a little bit of confidence, you walk into the ring and you're confident, right? But you're also going to go fight in Mexico, a totally different country. Have you ever experienced a situation where maybe you're not walking in 100% confident, and you might have a little bit of fear or doubt going into the fight?
If I've ever had it?
Yeah. Have you ever experienced anything like that, bro?
No, I mean, I've always doubted myself a couple times. You know what I mean? Because I think it goes through every fighter's head. You know, maybe what could happen. Because you never know what could happen. It's boxing. You know, it's boxing.
A lot goes through your mind.
Yeah, but once I'm in the ring and I feel a punch or I hit you and my adrenaline kicks in there, bro, it's over. You know, I'm gonna bring that dog out, but I'm not worried.
Yeah, no, man. Now that part of it, I said I couldn't relate to the other part, right? Because I'm a musician, so I can relate to that part of it. Because
when I'm on stage,
when I'm prepared to go on stage and do my thing and perform, if I've prepared and I'm about to rock it out, these guys say I'm an arrogant asshole because I go on there and they'll be like, man, that was a great show, and I'll be like, I know. And they'll be like, you fucker, I'm giving you a compliment, and you're sitting here going, no, it's because, trust me, I put in that work, that preparation to have me ready for this. So that's that delivery day for me, man, where you just go and then you do your deal and you perform for people appreciate it, you take it to the next level.
Yeah, but walking into the ring, though, I do want to share this. This is something that I know from my experience from being in the ring myself and training fighters and being around boxing heads. Those butterflies should always be there. You should always feel something. It isn't to the weak. Oh, I'm scared. I shouldn't freaking do this. But to soldiers, to warriors, you got to overcome those feelings and walk in. You know it's go time. You know what's about to happen. And as you're walking in, you know, you're walking into that gauntlet. You're walking into the trenches. You're walking into the arena. You're walking into your ring. You know, your domain. Every fighter should feel some type of way, if you will. If you walk into that ring, lollygagging and not giving a fuck, that's the fear. Because if you don't have that fear, that means you're not coming in with an intent to actually being concerned about what he has coming with you. So you're not going to be moving. You're not going to be blocking, adjusting, and performing to the way you're supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're thinking, I got this. But when you walk in with that mentality, you already lost. That's how I've always felt. So you got to have those freaking jitters. You got to feel it. But it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you soft. It just this is emotions. This is emotion. But when you walk it through, it's like some people they can't walk. They can't walk, if you will. That green mile, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that you're the damn man walking, but I'm saying you're walking. You're like, oh, here it is. Did I do enough? Did I do enough road work? Did I do enough farm? Did I do this? Am I gonna be able to throw enough punches? Like, am I gonna have to be reserved so I can make sure I can go the full freaking rounds? Like, all these factors come into play, man.
That's crazy.
All these factors come into play, man.
You have some of that that'll play into the psyche.
See, trust me, I know,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know, bro.
It
I know.
happens. It happens.
But when he's prepared, bro, like what you were on last Saturday, right?
Mhm.
Man, I'm telling you, seeing the weigh-ins, seeing all the images that came out, you were prepared to the fullest. So that, like, there's got to be less of that doubt that goes into it when you're that prepared, because you already know, hey, I put in the work and now I'm just.
But you know what's crazy?
No.
Before I even got to before we started fighting, they didn't even give me time to stretch or even warm up. I didn't even warm up or stretch, cause how Demo was fighting, it all happened too quick. Demo fought.
Oh, but you had to be there and show love for
Yeah,
Demo.
I had to, cause I mean that's my brother right there. And then Chaka fought. Chaka knocked his, I think, his opponent out like in the first round.
And it was just boom.
Hey,
much
you gotta
love
fight,
and
you got-
respect
but
to
I was
Shaka
pretty-
out there too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, his fight was nice too. I'm gonna tell you, he played with his food a little bit too much. He could have even gotten him out of there faster,
Oh,
but
no,
he
yeah.
did play with his food a little bit.
Nah, that's cool. You know what I mean? He has to do what he has to do. He's gonna
No,
do
he
it.
but
did.
getting some
Wait,
rounds
listen,
in.
listen. What it is for the people watching, that's just my criticism as when you're actually watching. I'm going, hey, he's playing with his food, right?
Yeah.
But when you're watching as a fan, it's actually really exciting because
Oh, yeah.
you're seeing damage getting put on somebody else and you're seeing him break him down.
But
he could have
If
broken him
I
down.
gotta tell you something to Chaka, you should have gave more rounds, bro. So I could have warmed up.
Yeah, he's just
So what do you think? I could have warmed up. So I didn't even get a chance to warm up, man. So I mean, it was cool though. Still did my
Okay,
thing.
you're
Chaka,
in the event,
Chaka,
man. You should
ne-
have told him, wait for me.
Man, it's
Listen,
good. It's good. They're on the
Listen,
schedule.
Chaka, next
and then,
time you fight in the
all
co-main
that.
event before this,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
so,
make it go at least 5.
The arenas, they have a time
situation.
limit on everything. So I could, when the commissioner said let's go, you know, because they had the time rented for the arena and all that. So
Damn, bro.
Next time
So
you
what?
need a diversion, you just fucking let us know. You gotta get there though.
Yeah,
Start a fight.
but let me circle back with regards to that. So let me tell you guys though, like seriously, you know, from my experience and like Shannon, this is a NABF freaking champ right here. And if you guys don't understand, like, come on, you know what I remember growing up? Sidebar on this real quick. Tuesday night fights. You know how many freaking NABF title fights I've seen in the legendary Tuesday night fights? Like, yes, it's a regional freaking title, but it's a respect. Basically, what it is letting it be known to the freaking boxing heads, like, this is the next motherfucker up the
I'm
line,
next.
and you is, bro, and you are, man, 100%. But no, seriously, like, but walking in that emotion. I want you, the viewers, to understand this. And he even kind of acknowledged. I just want to piggyback off of how his emotion. Like, seriously, like, it's, you guys don't understand. Like, you guys are acting like just because you see these fighters, they're like, oh man, well, I'm not built like you guys are just fucking tough. You guys were like, no. We're human too. We feel emotions. You feel the feelings. You're a human being. But what it is that you just you're so brave. You're so confident in your preparation that you just suck it up. You know, I remember I was a tween. I was 12 years old. My very first fight. This is what I want you to repeat me, guys.
Okay.
My very first.
I don't think he remembers his real age. He's just.
Hold on,
throwing
seriously.
them out.
Let me share this. My very first amateur fight. I was 12 years old, and it was in Eloy, Arizona. Okay, it was at a bar, and there was a bunch of rowdy, drunk, enthusiastic freaking boxing heads in there, you know, and my family showed up, which I wasn't expecting to.
Oh.
And they showed up, and my coach looked at me, and I have reserve in regards to this, but he looked at me. He's like, "Hey, your family's here, man. You better make sure you do good and you win. You gotta win, man. Your family's here." And like, I'm a kid. Like you don't just throw that at me and put the pressure on. Like, I'm already nervous and scared as it is. This is my first fight, and then you going to sit here and just drill it in my head like that. Long story short, though, I got the second round TKO and stuff, which was all freaking great and grand. But what I'm telling you is, though, when I went into between those ropes, I was terrified. I wasn't shaking in my boots, but I was so fucking nervous. I was scared. I felt like I was ready. I felt like I could fucking fight, but I was all like, but what if I lose?
Yeah.
What if I should let my family down? Like, what if I like these things all going through your head? Like, you're sitting there, you're jumping, you're getting ready, you're like, yeah. But this shit goes through a fucking fighter's head. Even when you see the motherfuckers on pay-per-view, even from the local stands, like, I'm telling you guys, that mental fucking shit. Don't think that we don't go through that shit. We just built different. You gotta fucking fight through it. And I'm actually going to point this, he's not off the camera, but your younger freaking brother here who actually is following your footsteps too.
Yeah.
This is real talk right here, my man. don't ever fucking get it twisted. We all feel that feeling.
Hey,
and I know you feel that feeling. And I know you feel that feeling.
They gotta know what's up because people are listening.
And I know you feel that feeling too. But that's the whole thing. It's natural.
Another lion up
it's freaking
man.
natural. It's natural, man. And there's nothing wrong with that stuff. And even like your brother was just mentioning, he's like, yeah, that part. But there's just emotions going through your head, like your mind, if you will. Like Scarface says, your mind's playing tricks on you, right? You're like, am I ready? Am I ready? But then you walk in with, like you said, once you get in between them ropes, and then the limelight hits, and they're announcing your fucking name, and you're like, yeah, I'm fucking ready, because the adrenaline kicks in, and you're like, motherfucker, I got this shit.
Listen, does it make a difference if you got a lot of family around?
That's what I was trying to get. Hold on, that was my segue, man. How you going? That was my segue.
Listen,
that was my segue. My family came through. And I got a second round TKO. We got my first freaking amateur fight and stuff. But it was terrifying. It was scary. So as you progress in your career, as you're building your fan base, not just your family and friends, more and more and more are building up and stuff, you know? Like, I want to know your feeling. But real quick, before you answer that question, right here, this is the young man that I was talking to right here. This is the NABF champ's freaking little brother who's also following his steps. Check it out. You see that shining right there? He's scrapping, bro. It's all to the good right there because that's the war wounds of a fucking warrior. Anybody that gets in between those ropes, rather you be actually going into the gym and actually doing a legit, not to be some fucking YouTube fucking clown fucking bullshit or stuff. You're going in there to fucking put in the work. You're getting your freaking work. You're actually getting your freaking sanctioned fucking fights and getting to the point of this right here. Championship level. Please answer the question in regards to family as it continues to build. Does it bring more pressure for you?
Man, yeah, man. It actually it feels good. It feels good. Like I said, you know, having them there and hearing the crowd is like, god damn, I don't know. It's a crazy feeling, you know. It's just a good rush. You're like, damn, these like, you never expect that love and support from all them people, you know. So it's just like sometimes I want to cry while I'm walking. I hear everybody scream, but you know, I gotta hold it in. So. But the main thing is my little brother, you know, my little brother. I think about him a lot when I'm in the ring. Because I remember when I won my state title, I don't know if you remember, I pointed at you. They had picked me up, and you can see where I go like this. I touch my heart, and I point at him.
You are next.
You're next, you know. He's next, you know, and I seen him put in the work. I mean, I said for him being in camp with me for this fight, he's actually helped me in my sparring also.
That's what's up.
So, you know, I thank him for it. I probably never tell him I love him and everything, but I try to push him to the limit, and he's always pushing me to my limit. And I love that about him, so you next.
Yeah.
Your
and just so you guys know,
come up is his come up.
And just so you guys know, he just mentioned just a few moments ago on this segment in regards to the fact of his little brother. This is the guy we're talking about, where he's like, he's going to be better than me. And I made a comment, I don't know if it was actually on camera or not. I made a comment, I was like, the only freaking man that will ever wish better for you personally will be your father. Your father should want you to be better. Now, if that person isn't, then he's a piece of shit. But your father should want his freaking son to be better. But when you got your sibling, who's basically you're doing the same thing, and he's already telling you, like, nah, he's going to be better than me. I'm doing my thing. I'm paving the way. Follow them footsteps, man. Get them run. When he wakes up and get them miles, you better get up and get them miles too, man. Monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I said there's times that I don't want to run, and he's all like, "Get your ass up, we gotta go run."
You guys support each other, man. Yeah.
And there's times that he don't want to run, I'll be like, "Get your ass up, we gotta go run."
Listen, Jordan, we got Lady V stepping in. She's actually interested on the side and wanting to ask you a couple questions. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, 22 years old. That's a huge compliment.
Thank you.
Or accomplishment, I'm sorry. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
So I get into the nitty gritty on the woman's side, woman's perspective.
Okay.
You're 22 years old, right? Is that what you said? You're 22?
You said what?
You're 22, right?
Yeah, 22, yeah.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I got 5. 5 kids.
He got 5.
That was social. He's not humble in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 little
but guess what? That's why he's so hungry though.
Too many training camps.
That's why he's so hungry.
Too many training camps. You know?
Somebody's been celebrating.
Yeah. We won't go into
old school celebration.
But,
that's what it is.
your mom, like does she feel that you're just at 22 years old? Because I was just telling these guys on the last segment, like most kids at 22, they're trying to get into the bar, the partying scene, and getting into trouble. You know, my youngest son is right now doing time. He's 20. He'll be 25. You know, so I'm saying kids take different roads. So kudos to you for being a champ. You know what I mean? But what's your mom's take on this?
I mean, my mom see me like when I was younger. You know, the troubleness, I did all that when I was younger. You know, but my cousin that's right here. And
he was
like
a little baby kid, huh?
Yeah, man, I was bad, I was bad, and my cousin that's right here with me and stuff, he always told me, that I would have to pull out at the right time. Yeah. Because I was too deep into the street life. And my mom.
Why didn't you share that with him when he was making children? See, that's the point. You should have given him that advice. Actually, no, man, you're blessed.
Wait, I'm just kind of curious, and let's not give shout outs to, the labels, but were you just thugging it or were you gang banging?
Oh no, I was gang banging.
Okay. So you was representing the body.
Yeah, I was deep in it. Like I said, I was deep in it, and my mama actually said like it was actually good that I had a kid because I had a cousin that passed away at 15, and he didn't get to leave nothing behind. So my mom said if I had a kid at a young age, it was fine for the simple fact that she thought I was gonna end up dead or in jail.
Damn.
So that's how deep I was in it. I mean, but like I said, I pulled out at the right time. I had my kid. Something had happened, and it made me change my life. How old were you when
you had your first child?
I had barely turned 16.
Ooh, man, you was young,
bro. Listen,
wow.
In that sense, maybe having your child is what was able to kind of get you to focus up and go that way, right? So
everything happens for a reason.
Share a little side story, right? Your cousins with Perico Rosales.
Yes.
His pops is actually my cousins too. Big shout out to Moises Rosales, Miguel Rosales, Peter Rosales, Moses Rosales, Abraham Rosales, Reggie Rosales. All my cousins, right?
Yeah.
Giving all the man, we was from the same hood, right? Yeah. So we grew up in that gang lifestyle. We actually were high level athletes, bro. When you go into playground legend shit, bro, me and P Dog, he could tell you, bro. I had a couple semifinals where we were playing with Mike Bibby and Shanny Fry and some of these guys that made it all the way to the NBA playing ball, right? Yeah. And we were playing right.
That's some AZ legends right there, man.
We were fucking around too much in the streets too, bro, and never able to focus and put that extra time into it. And I think maybe you having your kid young was able to get you refocused and then stepping away from that lifestyle so you can move on. Bro.
Yeah, actually it was actually something that had happened, that I had actually like come to senses like it's either this or I'm in the dead, So that's what really actually clicked in my head. And then I thought really, because when I had my daughter, I was still young, so you're not really like, they don't really change you as too soon
still
as you
fresh,
think.
Too fresh.
Yeah, I'm still too fresh at it. So I was still gangbanging a little bit until like I said that thing had happened, whatever, and I had to change it, and I had to focus on what I really had to do and what I wanted to do. And like I said, boxing was something I didn't want to do in the beginning. I really didn't, I was always kicking my homie smoking weed. All I wanted to do was bring my mom one amateur belt and let her know like, hey, I could do this, but I want to be
something else.
But I want to be kicking with my homies and smoking weed. That was my mindset at the time. But when I became, when I had one of my first amateur belt, I looked at my video.
Be careful, bro, because Mr. LP's a bad influence. He's going to want to smoke weed and drink with you. So be careful.
Come on, man. Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll never fucking disrespect the champ right here. Nah.
Be careful, bro, because I'm a bad influence. I'm going to want to smoke and drink.
I'm going to want to take a puff. But yeah, that's all that's what really came to my senses, and I changed the game up, and I just know I had to focus on what I was doing, which was just keep going to the gym. And everybody was telling me I was gifted. Al, Demo's uncle, actually, before I was a pro, I think was a world champion already. And he's always told me since that time, you could actually knock his ass out. Before I even became pro.
Wow.
And that's crazy. And he's always told me that I was gifted. Even though there was pros that are gym and I was a burly and amateur, he's always told me, you better than everybody here.
Listen, he's all down at Fuentes, right?
He brought the first title to the gym though too. It kind of.
Hey, listen, let me ask you a question.
It kind of foresees the actual prediction that he's gave, right?
Yeah, for sure.
When you took the city title, was that also the first title for Fuentes on that level?
No, I think Edward Ceballos had won it. I'm not too sure who, but that I remember was Edward Ceballos when he fought. What's his name?
Yeah, it's been done. So
the state title.
No, I was asking at Fuentes.
Yeah, no,
I
think Edward Ceballos. I think when he fought Jesus Ibarra, that's when he won that. But I mean, I was the first one to win this title, so.
Bro, and that's a big thing, man. Seriously,
winning to be the first one to do a lot around here.
That's a big thing. But by the way, good question though, Metal. You always bring your.
I do because I'm a mom.
I appreciate that.
What do your kids think? Like, I mean, I don't know how old they are, but I mean, like.
Well, I got a 6-year-old, one that just turned 3, and I'm gonna have 2 2-year-olds and a 1-year-old.
Okay.
So and then.
baby,
So they're still kind
baby.
of a little too young.
But my
too.
my daughter's been with me for since before she even came out the stomach.
Yeah.
You know, she was at the gym with me. So all my kids grew up in the gym with me. All my kids. So you know, every time I'm like sparring, she hops in and try to tell me to throw a little combination. What combination to throw? She gives me water. So
listen, as a pops, much respect for that. When we went out there to the gym to go interview,
Yeah. I was about to say the same. Yeah.
It's a very special thing.
I remember that too.
Yeah. I said my daughter's everything. You know, she's there with me. Like when I'm cutting weight, she always wiping the sweat out my eyes, asking if I'm okay, cause she sees.
Girl.
Yeah, she sees what I go through. You know, that's my baby.
That weight cutting ain't no joke, my guy. I know, man.
So she's
Listen,
I don't miss that
it's
shit,
not a
no.
joke, and it's a lot of sacrifice. As a fighter, you got to
Obviously.
sacrifice, 100% sacrificing, yo. But then you get a chance to taste that ambrosia and see the results and that treasure you get once you actually come through with it. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, as you're sitting there with that belt, and it was I'm sure there's a level of surrealness that comes with it and goes, damn, I was thinking of stepping away just a year ago, and now here I am holding the NABF title, man. Now, take that next level of surrealness. Is it like a dream for you when you're sitting here analyzing?
I know, right? Waking up, man.
I really didn't believe I'd be here. You know what I mean? I said I thought I'd be dead in jail, straight up. So for me to accomplish even being alive means a lot. So then now to actually conquer this and knowing where I'm going, and I'm going the right route with the right team and the right people around me. Man, I just can't wait. Yeah, man.
Yes,
that's all I can believe.
Next stop, top
the world
floor.
is yours, bro. The world is yours right now, bro. It's at your beck and call, bro. Handle it correctly, bro. You've been given something, but it's all through your hard work.
Yeah, I just gotta listen to my coaches and my team. You know, they're the ones that know me best. They're the ones that take care of me. They see me 365 days out of the year, you know, so man. They know. They know I don't take breaks. They always try to tell me to slow down. That's why I probably got sick last time. But, yeah, I mean,
real shit.
Yeah, because I train every day.
That's what's up.
At 22 years old, champion, what would you tell your 10-year-old self or any other young man, young boy that is now watching you who probably be their idol here within the next
year, he said.
Yeah, year. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
he's already their idol.
But I'm saying, like, when I was younger, like, it was Mike Tyson, but you know what I mean? You could be some 5-year-old boy's Mike Tyson, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they're going to be like, this is my idol, this is who I look up to. What would you tell them right now?
You could be some 43-year-old child, like, you know,
nah, you know what I mean? Just, to be honest, I think the best of best is listen to your parents. To be honest, because I never listened. So
respect, bro.
I think that's the main thing is listen to your parents, your grandparents, respect everybody. It's gonna take you a long way, for sure. You know, and
respect.
Just
nice
keep
respect.
You gotta work. You know, you gotta bust ass in whatever you do. So you gotta push yourself. You gotta push your body to the limit if you really want something and just chase it. And a lot of people told me I wouldn't be here. A lot of people thought I was gonna quit. You know, and for me to just keep pushing. That's what I think every kid gotta do is just stay tunnel vision and don't listen to nobody. Believe in with your heart and believe in what your mind wants to do.
Tunnel vision, I like that, bro. I like that.
And do that, you know.
How do you keep yourself grounded, bro? Because I would say people of your age group, and I no knock on people that are younger, but there's a big chip on people of your age group shoulder nowadays, and you have a lot of people walking around very entitled and a lot of entitlement that goes through at your age group. Yet you have none of that. How is it that you're able to keep yourself grounded and keep yourself that way?
What is entitled?
Entitled meaning that the world owes you.
It owes you a favor.
Everybody walks around going, I'm owed this, I'm owed that, but they've never put in the work. You're not afraid to put in the fucking work. And now when the world does owe you, it's because you grounded, and that then keeps you going that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like something owes you, like you're owed something by somebody.
Yeah.
Whether it's like, you know, this promoter owes me this fight, or this fighter owes me an opportunity. Right,
but it ends up being, so the entitlement part would be exactly what he's saying, but you're not owed it. You just think that in your fucking mind, and you're like, well, you haven't even put in work. Why the fuck are you owed it, right? Well, you carry none of that. But a lot of people your fucking age do carry a lot of that. So how is it that you've been able to transcend and keep going your way with it?
Man, just keep going the way I'm going, you know what I mean? Because I said I put in too much work. I put in way too much work. So this is mine, like I said, it's mine. And if people are looking that type of way, they got to grind harder.
Yes.
They just got to grind harder. You know what I mean? I said, if you really want it, you're going to go after it. So nobody's going to stop that.
And that's where it's at right now, right? I would tell people when you're watching at home and you say, hey, we'll make some special. Listen, when you come, if you're gonna want to take that belt right there that he's got right now, right? You want to come for that belt, you know you're gonna have to bring it, and you're gonna have to work harder than whatever work this man put in before that fight. Nobody out here, nobody's gonna be putting in that work to be able to take that from you, and that's why right now the world is at your beck and call, bro. Because you're willing to put in that work, and then you show the results, and you're delivering.
I mean, even if somebody, like, the way my mindset is, like, if people try to, like, fight me or anything, or whoever's even fighting me, I gotta
Mr.
make.
LP wants some right now after the fight. He said.
I just gotta make sure I work it, you know. And my mindset, like, I could probably be sleeping, wake up at 2, 3 in the morning. If I feel this guy's out working me, I gotta go work. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta go run. I gotta go
Oh
do
man, I
something.
love that part right there, dude.
You know.
I love that.
Dedication.
I love that, and I'm willing to bet that you lose sleep constantly because I know your drive, I know your ambition. You're probably, like you just mentioned,
He's got a
you're sitting
hustle and
there,
ambition.
and you're sitting. Yep, he got that hustle and ambition. He's sitting there tossing and turning. You wake up at 2:30. You're like, well, my alarm set at 4 to get my road work. Fuck it, I'm up.
Yeah.
And you get your fucking miles in and shit. And I'm just curious. Sidebar, real quick. How many miles you put in a month? A day?
6 miles every day.
Damn.
6 miles every day. I
Because
got.
this young man gets you out of bed.
Man.
I'm a waitress and I don't even put that in.
Man,
I'm not impressed.
I'm
I
a-
put in 12 miles a day. Man.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate my little brother for that though. Making me work, you know. But it's good, you know, cause
That's
I said,
that love-hate relationship.
Yeah,
where you
for
go
sure,
with,
you know.
right? Yeah.
Cause then when I win or something, you know, I really, like I said, it's his win also.
Sidebar, no, man. You need to raise it up to 10.
Oh, what?
Okay. Hey, he just said he hates his brother for making him do the 6. Now he wants to
No,
take
you know
the
what you should do? Half and half.
5 is
Morning
fine.
time, 5. And after you fucking do your training, another 5, bro.
You know, there's one thing about me. If I'm gonna run it, I'm gonna do it all.
That's
That's why I
Hey, I
can't.
know you said what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's
Hell
'cause
no.
I'm doing it half right.
Yeah.
You do 6 non-stop. That's gangster, bro.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what's up,
That's
bro.
the only thing. But we put in sprints every day with the 6 miles. So we'll be jogging. Then we have long distance sprints.
So you yeah, okay. So you building the freaking.
Yeah,
okay.
so then we still
All right.
Saturdays and Sunday we still got sprints in. Then we still trying to add in pool work and try to add in all that, you know. So
You mean, so you talking about swing?
swimming.
Yeah, that's a hell of a workout.
Listen,
I love
I'm
it.
telling you, I
That's a
love the
hell of
fact
a
that you're
workout.
putting in so much workout, bro. I would like it for you to open up the gym for us to actually come down there. I want to join you on one of these runs, bro, and I'll run a whole half a block with you, bro. You know what I mean? But I want to see that work, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
You like, you go, man, you go.
Yeah.
That's the champ right there.
You got it.
Then you can drive to the left.
And I don't even know if it'd be really running. I'd be kind of like trying to wobble, you know, like that. But yeah.
Hey, you can take a bike. I'll let you run for a little bit, and then we'll switch out.
I'll
That
give
was-
you a 10-minute start. No.
No, it'll be like great white hype. You actually see me doing it, but then you see me, I'm chasing the elotero and shit.
He eats some potato wedges and fucking chicken strips and shit.
He's all walking, eating. He's all walking while eating when I'm trying to pass him.
Yeah, man. Listen, so we actually touched a little bit upon some of your background and some of the trouble that you actually got into when you were younger or whatever. I actually think when I view you, though, some of your hoodness and some of that stuff that you bring from the radio, bro, that's actually what's going to be giving you a little bit more freedom and let's just say people being friendly to you here, because we actually in Phoenix are very open to that kind of
they're
lifestyle,
gonna embrace
and we've
it.
seen it,
They're gonna
especially
embrace
with
it.
fighters, bro.
Man,
They're gonna know you're, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I was about to say, they're gonna know you're real and you're authentic.
You know,
Yeah.
it is, you know.
No, and like I said, when I was younger, I was a hothead, you know. I was like real loud, real rowdy, you know, 'cause I thought I was untouchable.
So how old were you when you changed, bro? 'Cause listen, I've never
And you
really
still
seen
feel like
be a
you're
hothead,
untouchable, you know?
Nah, yeah. Nah, but I'm actually more humble, you know. I don't like to
This
bring,
fool is as chill as you could possibly
but
be.
I don't like to bring out that side, you know, that hood side. But when it comes out, man, you know what I mean. I don't like to though. You know?
So if you will, that hood, that beast, if you will, the hood
Yeah.
comes out in between them ropes.
Yeah.
You suppress that freaking that energy, and when you get into that ring, you go pow.
You know, I'm gonna give actually a shout out to Demo's aunt real quick, cause she has a thing called East Side Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Cause I'm from the East Side of Phoenix. So once you see me pick up my shorts when I'm fighting, that's what she's like, yeah, it's the East Side Jordan. Hey, 'cause you know what I mean? That's just the hood. That's the hood size where it comes
Hey,
out.
For everybody at home, Eastside Cardinals too.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, that's what she calls it, you know. So I give a special shout out to her.
Look at them Southside boys over there.
Nah. Nah.
Hey, all to the love, man. Shit, man.
Like all of Phoenix, man.
All
Look,
to the love,
what
man.
would Dominus say? I love Phoenix, man.
Phoenix,
all
man.
of Phoenix
Arizona,
is ours,
born and
bro.
bred right here, man.
For sure.
Born
I'm
and
from
bred.
Northern, not
Yeah,
from Cali.
any more questions about mom? Parents?
Beto just said she's from Cali. She would like to exit now out of this interview for her commentary.
No, I was not
But you AZ though.
Yeah, I've been here longer than I've been in California.
See that?
I didn't know
You're not
there's
disrespecting him. You see that? He very
I
quickly
love
went from we're
Arizona.
Indians to
Don't get me
AZ.
wrong. I love Arizona. Don't get me wrong. Calm down.
What part of Cali you from?
We go at it. The hood comes out of me. I'm just kidding.
Now you got any more questions though?
No, I don't. That was awesome. Mad respect.
I appreciate the
Yeah,
questions.
of course.
It was good questions to be honest.
No.
Those were good questions. Parenting questions, you know, those were good
I
parenting
feel like I'm
questions.
just
So.
so close to him.
Yeah, no, you're good. Don't get too close or you get
But I
charged
think,
money.
but I like to feedback on that question though. You know what I mean? I think my mom though. You know, I think my mom for everything. I mean, us parents we make mistakes, but you know, she held it down.
Not right there.
She held it down.
Parents.
Listen, here's a person.
I just saw something. I believe it was you that posted.
Me. It was.
It was about the parents, but like when you finally freaking realize that you're comfortable and forgive your parents for being as flawed as everyone else on the planet.
Yeah.
That part. That fucking part right there. Because guess what? Don't fucking hold a grudge. You know what? I did. And mom and dad, I love you. I'm fucking sorry. I know I held that shit on for way too long and stuff because my upbringing was pretty rough and stuff. But no excuses. But there is no excuse. You did what you can, and we all can do the best we can what we have.
Yeah.
And piggybacking off of that, was gonna say.
I say that all
That's
the
what's
time.
up though, man. Giving a shout out to moms.
Yeah, you know, cause it was a lot of us. It was 7 of us, and then we were staying at my grandma's, and we had my other aunt that had 5 kids. So it was a lot of us. It was 11 of us. You know, so we had a struggle.
You some humble beginnings, my guy.
Man, and they had no room. It was like a studio house, you know. So it was hard, you know. We sometimes we didn't have to eat. Sometimes we didn't have shoes, clothes, everything. You know, we had to get by.
Right.
So.
I feel that.
Hand-me-downs and shit, right?
Yeah, whatever, you know. And
Hand-me-downs.
that's why I'm real like humble. You know, like if somebody gives me something, man, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? Same thing, like just anything in general. Like I don't care what it is. If you give me something,
I think it's refreshing
appreciate
that
it.
you're always willing to work for it, bro. You put in hard work because like you said, you want it, so you're gonna chase it and you're gonna put in the work to get it, bro. I think that's so refreshing.
So in regards to last week's segment, we had the former world champ Ray Beltran here with us.
Yeah.
And sidebar, man, respect to you, champ.
Shout out to Ray Beltran.
That was an excellent segment, but he even opened up, like it was so amazing.
Yeah.
But he opened up in regards to even sharing regarding the segment, going like his upbringing, like you just mentioned, that just maybe we're not from a third world country, but we come from the barrio, you know what I mean, the ghetto, like people don't understand, like we come from the hood. And the upbringing is very rough. It's very fucking very taxing and stuff.
It's very hard.
And you gotta utilize that fuel. Either you're gonna let it make you or break you. And unfortunately, and I hate to even use a statistic regardless, but like 80% of the time, like it breaks a lot of us. Like a lot of our vatos and a lot of our homies and shit, you know, from the fucking vatos and shit that we grew up in, and we all come from different sectors of the fucking city.
Yeah.
And I know all you guys do
The
too.
Guatemalan sector.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we all come from different sectors. But like, you know, like you see vatos that it's just damn. Like I thought he was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know it sucks. But like to utilize that. Utilize that hurt, if you will, as your fuel, and as opposed to suppressing it and making it in a situation where you're like, fuck the world, you're like, nah, I'm gonna take over the fucking world. It's all in your mind frame, man. Like you can have 2 siblings with the same upbringing, ghetto wise, and they can both live completely different fucking pastures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One would be like, I'm gonna utilize this as my fuel, and I'm gonna fucking go ahead and go corporate world. I'm gonna be a freaking lawyer. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this, or whatever your dream is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got that one who's like in and out of fucking the system, and just fucking just a knucklehead, and just doesn't. It's like, this is who the fuck I am. This is the product of my environment, and I've seen it. I've witnessed it, and I know people personally, family, friends, and todo. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's tough. Life is a bitch, man. It's tougher than ugly. And like we mentioned, everything happens for a reason. But like you gotta make the choice on regards to what path that you choose. and you sharing just that right there. Man, you talking about a household of like, what, fuck, over a dozen people in that motherfucker, bro? And you say it was no bigger than a fucking studio. Maybe it was like what? Maybe a 2-bedroom house.
Nah.
Living room?
No rooms.
What?
No rooms, just a bathroom.
It was
bathroom and a kitchen.
so who you were playing? It was an actual studio.
It was it was just man.
So it was just like everybody was just sleeping.
But we had to sleep on the floor, man. We had to
see.
Know, so.
Hey, that's no
everybody
difference.
comes from the Ritz, Rob.
But I didn't come from the Ritz either, man. I come from the Cove Out Projects, bro. I'm a hood mofo too.
But
I just bust my ass to get to mine.
But I'm gonna keep it real.
But that's what he's doing too. He's busting his ass to get to his too, dog.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I'm gonna keep it real though. Sleeping on the floor is actually comfortable as hell. I don't care.
If you got back problems, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to lay on the fucking floor, dude.
One of the comfortable spots, I think.
Listen, so one of the things out here in Arizona, one of the things we have actually heard though, there's a big crop of young lions out here that are coming up, which is raising the bar and raising the level out here. Have you had a chance to go around the city and actually spar some of these other young cats that are coming up? And if so, who have been some of the stories that you got?
I mean, I sparred the only one that I could probably say that I think that's one of the top ones right now is Pau Gonzalez. I don't know if you guys know Pau. He's training out there in Ramos right now. He's found a
Oh,
yeah.
We were just talking about him.
He's a young kid, you know. So that's pretty much.
I heard he's a beast, bro. I heard he's a beast.
I'm gonna keep it real. He's actually
Shout out
good.
to Carita Barrios because he was pointing him out to us, man, straight up.
Danny was talking about Vato, man.
I mean, I sparred Barrios back then when we were younger. When he was pro, I was only an amateur, so
yeah.
I mean, we haven't sparred recently. But the only one I sparred recently was just Pau, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's gonna be a nice. Hey, but shout out to Ram. Hey, even Jerry even mentioned it too, man. Man, they got a hell of a fucking stable freaking there, man. I mean, the coaching staff is there is freaking spectacular. Like shout out to Casa Grande, having freaking Ramos freaking academy right there, man. Man, Abel, Jesus, our fucking Vatos, man. Those are our boys right there too. You know, and Danny. You know, and Danny goes. Danny lives in freaking the west side of fucking Phoenix.
Yeah, and he drives all the
And
way
he
to
drives there every fucking day to fucking get that fucking quality work, man. That's another factor of dedication regarding the guys here locally in AZ that's putting in that fucking work. And that's what we're trying to showcase to you guys, man. The fucking fact that these fucking guys, this isn't just some fucking goddamn fairy tale dream and hope. I wish upon a star. These motherfuckers are putting in the motherfucking work. They're grinding every fucking day. Putting in the miles, literally on their fucking car and literally on the fucking road work and shit that they're doing, man. Man, I love the fucking shit. I love this fucking sport. Fucking A, man. I just got a little rant. I'm just fucking God. I'm just feeling the moment right here, man. This is fantastic, bro.
You know?
Somebody give him a drink or something. Listen, we're shifting now, though. We do something here, which is sports banner, boxing banner.
Yeah, there we go.
I started doing something here a couple weeks back, and we're doing it, which is word association. I'm gonna kick out a name for you, and you're gonna give me what your thoughts on it, and we're starting.
And then we're all gonna just jump on.
Here we go. First name I'm pulling out: Vladimir Klitschko.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, that's what we're going with. Look, all right. What are your boys' thoughts on Klitschko?
Oh man.
Well, where does he fight at?
He was before Usyk was undisputed heavyweight champion. He was the last undisputed heavyweight champion.
Tyson Fury.
No, don't know.
Respectfully, he's 22, so he's young. So you're talking about a guy.
I don't know. I probably have seen him, but I just don't. I'm not good with names. I'm good with faces.
Hold on. You know the Klitschko brothers, the K2 brothers,
Nah.
the dual-headed heavyweight champions. It was
showing his age, bro.
Drago, bro. It's the Rocky Drago brothers reborn, bro. I must break you. That's those motherfuckers, bro.
Nah, but I don't know him. Keep it real. I don't know him.
For me, I'm gonna tell you, look him up, bro, because some of them fights. Actually, look up Joshua versus Klitschko, bro. Amazing. Klitschko.
It was actually Joshua's only fine moment.
Listen,
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua
versus Klitschko.
It was actually the fight.
Heavyweight title.
It was actually the fight that made Joshua the superstar that he was. But never was.
Before that, Joshua was maybe the next guy who could. Maybe
I'm pretty sure you've seen the picture when he threw that uppercut, and they even made like a joke meme where his neck stretched out and shit, looking like a long neck,
I probably seen it, but I'm not good with his name. So
all right, here we go. Second word association: Tank Davis.
My idol.
Oh, Tank's his idol, man.
Really?
One of my idols.
Interesting.
Fellas, weigh in. What you guys got on Tank Davis?
Man,
I hope he don't turn out like him outside the ring.
Right?
I say that much.
yeah, man. I think the only thing he has to do is just stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. You know, he got everything in the bag. You know.
No, he doesn't. He called retirement yet again, man. He's
did?
so,
I don't know if that's
he's
coming
so.
from him.
That ain't gonna happen. I mean, I call it bullshit, but he's so inconsistent. I'm sidebar respect to your legend and stuff, but I've been in the game for decades. I've been a fan since I was like itty bitty. and I got no respect for Tank Davis. I'm not saying he doesn't have the skills.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the skills, but the fuckery that he goes through and the bullshit, I'm not a fan of that. And the fact,
the fuckery. Guapo Dama's a huge fan.
Hold on.
He moves and he lands and he knocks motherfuckers out. I love that shit.
But the only thing I can say about Tank is that I feel like he needs to fight people originally from his weight class.
There it is.
Yeah.
So you at least acknowledging that. So here's the thing. Hey man, he picks and chooses.
Yep.
So Lamont Roach had no business, and he was supposed to get that rematch. And guess what? You know how I see regarding this? Just like Lamont Roach said, man, this is low key a fucking duck. He'd rather go to jail and deal with this fucking case than go fucking in the ring with his
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna Tank Davis, but I call it what it is. Lamont won that fight.
Well, hey, listen.
I respect that.
It was
You
a
like
very,
him?
very close.
I know why you like Tank Davis, because he's a big puncher.
Yeah.
Because he's and you're a puncher too.
Yeah.
But real talk, fans don't understand and see this. I'm telling you, look this motherfucker up. Levels. There's levels to this shit. Tank Davis be taking L's round after round until he finally gets the motherfuckers out of there. This motherfucker's putting in the work. He's actually smashing motherfuckers. Wow, he's putting in the work to getting their asses out of there. He's not waiting for that one big punch. He's smashing. He's clapping. He's fucking busting that ass. He's doing all that shit. That's the difference between that shit, dog.
Keep it going. Our word association, Lomachenko.
Man, legend of the game, man. You know that's somebody I admire his footwork. You know, so
Yes.
that's what I try to get from is Tank's power, Lomachenko's footwork.
Hey, I just mentioned a few fucking times earlier in this segment. I saw your footwork on that last freaking fight, bro. I saw you freaking doing this, and you did that quick fucking shift, and I was all like, whoo, look at this little man right doing this fucking thing. And guess what? Very reminiscent of a fucking Lomachenko fucking goddamn move and shift. And that was beautiful. And I'm glad you actually acknowledged
Man,
that.
I just needed to get more in my groove. You would have seen way more angles. But I was not in my groove. I said I didn't warm up. I ain't nothing. But
In time, young man.
Yeah,
so,
you'll get yours, man.
oh yeah.
You know, for me, when I was watching you fight, I was getting a hint of Virgil Ortiz and some of the work he does with some of his angles and how he connects on his punches. But then I actually, because I was inspired by watching you fight, bro, I actually did a post this week of Roberto Duran and Iran Barkley. The angles that you were showing in that fight, bro, was literally like I was watching Duran in that stage of Duran too. Not the faster wielding Duran, but the one who was more methodical in finding those angles and catching people and doing that body work.
Yeah.
That's what it had a hint of it for me, man.
And it's crazy you say that because before I went to the fights, true or no, I was watching Robert Duran and Cesar Chavez. Body work. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was watching before I went to the fight. I'm gonna give them body work.
That's beautiful, man.
That's fucking nuts you say
You're
that,
a
but that's
student of the
definitely what it
game,
had a
man.
hint
You're a
of.
student of the game, man. I like that. I like that, man. Dope, bro. Dope. So hold on. Before you ask him another question, who else do you actually study while you're getting prepared for a fight? So just getting prepared for your career.
That's a good
Like
one.
who do you like tuning in? Like when you're sitting there in front of that TV screen, YouTube pulls up, right? Because most of them will always go to YouTube and watch them fights.
He wants you to tell him that you got fight footage of him when he was younger, but he actually studied.
You know, somebody who I really...
Hey, if you do, please send him my way, man.
Yeah, I wanna
but
see
hey,
him.
I fought a long time ago, man. Oh, Jerry does. Hold on. Don't share that shit, man. That was a good one.
I mean, somebody that I study a lot is, might not believe, is actually in the way.
That
hold
doesn't
on.
surprise me, bro.
No.
Hey,
No,
keep your friends close.
keep your enemies closer.
Yeah.
Dead ass right there, homie. Hey, no. You respect his fucking skills, but you've been watching, you've been freaking studying so much, but you got to the point where like a coloring book.
Man.
Color by numbers, like I know exactly what you're doing.
I know exactly what he's doing, and I'll make a cakewalk when I fight him.
Oh man.
I'll make a cakewalk.
Man.
I know
Just-
you're confident.
You know, man.
Slow down a little bit, bro.
And just like when Teofimo Lopez said the same thing about Lomachenko when he was making, they called him No
That he beat
Moschenko.
him.
And Teo and his dad were like, we're ready. I thought he was too young, and I couldn't
Man,
I couldn't believe
and
that
I'm
shit
glad you
happened.
said that because a lot of people might not believe that. I mean, because I have a short amount of fights. If Teofimo be one of the greatest legends ever, at a short amount of fights,
100%, bro. I see what you're doing.
I could do it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people might not believe I could do it right now. But if they give me the opportunity, I promise you I'm going to walk out that ring with nothing but
As he
respect.
said, give him a fucking year. Give him a year.
His
Top
Majesty
rank
Turkey.
Bob Arum,
Come
what's up,
give
man?
this man a shot. Put him in with somebody big, and you're gonna see he's gonna make you gazillions of dollars. It'll be Arizona's.
He already got that.
Arizona's
He already
resident
crazy, man,
boogeyman
man.
at super bantamweight. Man, this dude can
Let me
put
ask you
people to
this,
sleep.
man. regarding those stipulations, would you go across the pond into Japan fucking territory to take that fight?
Man,
That's the big pond, bro. That's not the pond. The pond is Atlantic.
Look, that's a good question, but like.
Oh, that's way across.
But that's a good
Yeah.
question because I seen that people were questioning if Inoue was on steroids out there in Japan. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, and I looked at it when I just seen his fights in Japan. He looks real strong, but out here he don't look that good. I've seen that. I've noticed that. I've seen the fights that he's fought in the U.S. He don't look as strong as he does out there in Japan.
Okay, so you prefer it to be in the States?
Just in case. Just because like how am I gonna go out there and somebody cheat?
Yeah.
If I grind and I work hard, I get the spot and I got out cheated. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be a fair fight. Unless he gets tested and I get tested, then let's do it.
Well, no,
and we don't know, and we don't know if Japan's rigged or not, because I don't understand what the hell they be talking about. I don't know.
He was in such great shape that's why I said I want to go do the groundwork because I want to make sure he's not on the juice too. Yeah, I'm just saying that's how good a shape Jordan came in this last fight.
Yeah, man. No, hell no, I ain't on no juice.
Hey, I know you fucking say, what the hell you talking about?
Yeah. I'm all natural, man. I'm all natural, you know, so I'll put in too much work. Like I said, a lot of strength and conditioning.
That's it, bro. Keep grinding.
But that's the only thing. That's what I say. That's the only thing that probably concerns me. But, I mean, in the end of the day, if he wins clean, he wins clean. If I win clean, I win clean.
All right. Hey, hold on. I know you fucking called him out the last time you were here. And now that you're actually putting a name, you're stamping your name into the boxing world. You're now putting yourself into the ring because now you own a freaking regional fucking bout, NABF. So I did see in BoxRec that it puts you up really high up there in U.S. ranking. You're still a little ways in the world, which is kind of crazy. But you need to get that. You need to get that marquee victory. What you need to do is try to find somebody that maybe was a former world champ. And get that motherfucker in there, dog.
You know who I was been talking to my team to fight Baez. The one that fought Navarrete for the world title. I want Baez because he was a contender. He was a world title contender.
And that motherfucker's tough too, dog.
No, but the thing is that he fought somebody that I fought. And I knocked that motherfucker out. So I know I'm going to knock his ass out.
Listen,
and he got a good resume.
From now, he's gonna be fighting Emmanuel Navarrete. That's gonna be a big ass fight.
Hey, I know how you feel about it.
Hey, I'm gonna be going nuts in the front row that day.
You don't like Navarrete?
Oh, I love Navarrete, bro. But that's gonna be a firefight.
That's one of his favorite fighters.
Yeah, bro. Listen, Emmanuel Navarrete's come from atrás, and you can give it to him, bro. I won't be there.
No, he's
gonna have your back because Familia, right?
Bro,
yeah.
100%, bro, I'm gonna have your back.
But
look,
he knows Emmanuel Navarrete is a fucking beast.
If my body frame grows to 130 or wherever weight he's at, I promise you, if I'm comfortable at 130, I'm gonna fuck his ass up.
Yeah, that's why I said 5 years from now.
I'm gonna fuck his ass up.
Nah, 5 years, man. That's a little too late.
I mean, well, 2 years. Two
it
more years.
It just depends because there's a chance my body might not grow. There's a chance that my body might grow. You know, so we don't know.
Hey, let me ask you a different question. How you think your power will translate if you move up, bro?
I think I fought at 26 a couple times, you know, so I think 26 I still carry it, but I haven't seen it with like top contender.
Here's the thing though, you're 22.
That's legit. That's fair too.
Here's the thing, he's 22 years old, so he hasn't got that man strength, and I mean that respectfully.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm sure you heard that.
He
in
took
the
a little cut at you there, bro.
No, dead ass, man. That man strength, man. When I was fucking 18, 19 years old, and I was doing my fucking thing in the ring. And I was sparring fucking pros, motherfuckers that were like 20-6, 30-2, and I'm like, fucking hey, these motherfuckers.
You feel the crack difference.
There may be the same division or maybe a division or two up, but like that's regular sparring. You spar motherfuckers in sparring, right?
Yeah.
But I'm all like, damn. But coach is like, hey. That's what it is. Like you're dealing with that man straight. So guess what? You fucking win. You won fucking 10 rounds with these motherfuckers. So that means when you fight these next motherfucker. They ain't gonna be nothing.
Nah, I mean that's what I said with Pantera Neri when I was out there. I think he's 30 years old. Man, that motherfucker cracked. Yeah. And we're in the same weight division, and that motherfucker hit hard as fuck. Yeah. And I told everybody when I got he actually wobbled me. He wobbled me.
Listen, and that's it, right? You can recognize, hey, hold on, we're dealing.
I'm gonna respect that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna respect that shit. You know, because we sparred. I think we did like 13 rounds. Oh wow! And on the first round,
hold on, in one setting.
Yeah. And man,
I love that, man. That's grinding, bro.
And we would run before actually sparring. Like we'll run. We'll wake up at like 5 in the morning, and then it's an hour ahead.
That's that Wapodamas workout. See, I've been telling you.
And I was out there with training. I was out there with some guy that fought Floyd Diaz. He's from Tijuana too. So we would actually wake up early, go run, eat, rest, go to train at 12, and then we'll spar. if we had a spar that day. So I said when I did 13 rounds with him the first time, he actually wobbled me on the first round.
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker cracked. But
Again, he woke you up.
yeah, man.
You know what I love? Respect to you, young fighters of now, because during my time and my upbringing, they were like, oh, you don't talk about sparring. It doesn't matter. Like, just keep that shit low key to snap. But like, I love the fact that it's like so open now. Like, you guys are like, oh yeah, shit, this motherfucker can fight. Like, your motherfuckers haven't heard about him, but you about to hear about him. Like, this motherfucker can fight. And like, again, you're a champ. But you give him respect where it's due. And I love the honest, straightforward fucking situation. But that's the whole thing about, like, it's cowardice. If you're gonna sit there and fucking duck and dodge and lie to yourself and lie to people in regards to like having difficult situations or tough times with somebody, that means like, hey man, like come on, nobody's fucking perfect. You're gonna have fucking an opponent, a foe, or a nemesis, or just a situation where it's gonna be a little more difficult than what you expect, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, don't try to fucking hide and be fucking like it's not gonna happen. But like, oh yeah, hey, that motherfucker can fucking fight. I went 13 rounds with him. That's the whole point, though. I went 13 rounds with him, but giving him props where it's due, the motherfucker could fight.
Yeah.
I love that. You want me to tell you who I want to see you in with? Nonito Donaire. I think that he's older, but that motherfucker's an intelligent cat who can bring you to
that's
another
a fucking
level.
big. Hey,
and
dog.
Then you can be exhibiting.
That's
what
dog.
you
Actually, that's a fucking. Hey, dog.
I don't
Send the message, bro. Send the message to Donaire right now, bro.
Man, yeah, he just fought for the interim at 118.
Yes, he just fought for the title.
He just won it, and it was a young prospect. Like I think at 22, 24.
I'm telling you,
Nonito's still doing his thing.
Nonito's still doing his thing, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, son. I sparred him already.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, I didn't know he had sparred him, so this is like.
I see you, but you're like, man, I got him. That's why you're confident about the NOA shit. You're like, motherfucker.
I think my coach has that video where after we got done sparring. I mean, I was young. I was 18, I think. So,
shit,
and he was, I think this is when he
bro.
was getting ready to fight Alexis Santiago for the WBC when it was vacant when Inoue had moved up. So when he came out here, I think I got like 3 or 4 rounds with him. I don't remember. I was young. We sparred. He hit me with the same punch that he hurt Inoue with, but when I felt it, I think it was because of his age, though.
Put him in with you tomorrow, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's the dude you need because that would be the name on your resume, bro. That'll open up all the humongous fights.
Look, I've always talked to my team.
That's fucking genius, right there.
I'm up for that fight.
Yeah.
I'm up for the fight. I'm younger. I'm hungrier. He's already did what he did in the game. But I'm not taking nothing away from him because.
No, he's greatness, bro.
Man, he's fucking one of the greatest.
He's a shoe in Hall of Famer. He's a shoe in Hall of Famer.
Man, I'm gonna give him 1,000% respect. You feel me? He's done so much. I've seen what he's done in the game. He's fought the best of the best also, and held down world titles before. So.
Chris Vasquez and also the people who are handling Iron Boy over there, let's make it happen, man. I'd like to see Nonito on there.
Let's make it happen, but if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it don't happen, too bad, you know. But
no, I agree with that too.
But I'm a fighter.
That'd be something.
That'd be something good, yeah. Because I would like to fight him. I would like to fight everybody. I don't give a damn.
You know who else is out there that'll be a good fight for you too? Well tested and just out there in the game. Mahoney's. Brothers.
The Maloney brothers?
Yes.
I don't think they got shit.
Hey,
I seen them fight. They're good, but they not.
No. But they both have been in the elite level.
Yeah. Because
in a way, freaking Nonito Donaire. Shit, the list goes on and on. They've been in with some of the best fucking fighters. But I'm just saying, like, yes, listen. So, respectfully. They have proved themselves regarding their freaking their track work that they're not an A-lister, but they're definitely in that B category.
Oh yeah, they're.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is like to work your way up into the rankings to take on a named fighter. That's a really important factor. Like somebody that got some experience. get it in there, man.
Oh yeah.
Talk to your team and make that happen.
Listen,
that's a
start making it. You just said,
idea.
right? He just had a crack at the interim belt, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you get a crack at that belt, bro. Now, then put you in line with Inoue, but I'm also tell you what that would do. It also puts you in line. We talk about Bam all the time here.
Makes me a target.
Bam's gonna continue to gain weight, bro. And if you have one of the belts when he gets there, now you have a mega fight in your hands too, bro. And you versus Bam, that'd be nice too. That'd be a banging ass fight, bro.
And a lot of people tell me that they would like to see that fight, me and Bam.
Man,
Listen, and
but Bam will be coming up in weight though.
That's exactly.
Soon.
Listen, and that's what I said. He's got to come up in weight.
But
if you make your names already, especially let's say with a guy like Donald,
Bam's
right,
fought here a couple times in Arizona.
Then Bam's got to come through you
Right,
once
Jerry?
it comes up, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I got like you said, those are good fights. But a fight that I would like to be offered if it ever came down to, Divino.
Really?
And the only reason I say Divino, I mean he's at 126, but the only reason I say is because he's a warrior.
You want that? You want to get
he's gonna come with it.
Yeah, man, because he
wants to get pulled into the fire so you can bring out your fire.
You want to go into the gauntlet.
Yes, man. I say he got dropped bad by Robeisy Ramirez, and for him to come back and drop him on the late round.
That's actually a really good fight, bro. A very well-tested veteran too. A motherfucker that's bouted and stuff.
Robeisy Ramirez.
Yeah.
He's a good.
No. The guy you just mentioned.
Oh, Divino.
Yeah.
El Divino. But that's the only reason, because I know he's, man, that motherfucker crazy. He can fight, you know, and that's what I want. I want, like you said, a firefight. Let's make it a big firefight where everybody's excited, up off their feet and actually jumping. They want to see blood, let's give them
You know what
blood.
you're saying? A name fighter, but it's going to come with it and fucking make it a fucking action-packed fight so it can help establish whomever comes out victorious, which will be you.
Yeah.
Right? Level up. Be like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? We just went. Did you guys see that fucking fight? That was fucking awesome.
Because those type of fights are the ones that are gonna leave stamp in the boxing game.
100%.
If you look at the old school fighters, why are those fights so stamped? Because those were the main heads at the time, and they brought war.
Yeah, that's what we talked about last time. We were talking about the 80s, right? When you had Hagler, you had Hearns, you had Sugar Ray, and you had Duran. They all decided, hey, fuck it, we're going to fight each other, and we're going to bring it every single time that we fight each other. It made that era so special. None of those guys got out of there undefeated, but they all got out of there as GOATs because everybody appreciated what they were able to bring out of each other. 100%. I definitely can vibe with that, man.
And I'm saying, in order for me to be a legend, I got to make those fights happen. I gotta have those fights.
Is that your goal?
Listen, fucker. Then what you got to do is you got to let them survive a little bit longer, so you give them a little bit more punishment and make some bigger fights, bro.
They don't pay you for overtime, dog. Get them motherfuckers out of there.
I get them out of there, you know.
Get them motherfuckers out of there.
Hey, man, you keep knocking them out, bro. That keeps going that way. We're gonna keep word association going. One last topic, right? And we're gonna end it with Archer Beterbiev. What do you think on Beterbiev, man? And the possibility of the third fight coming up a bit. How would you see that playing out?
I got Bivol.
You got Bivol in that fight.
That Bivol, you know.
Skills.
I like that he's in and out. Beterbiev, I think he just relies too much on his power. Like, the power is good. Don't get me wrong. But if this guy's just outboxing you, there's no way you're gonna get him. If he's moving around in and out, he's gonna win you by points regardless. Like, if it's Terrence Crawford and Canelo, I got Terrence Crawford on the same reason. But I say, if he just
gonna knock him out, bro. Just for the record, bro.
If Canelo touches him, though, that's the if.
It's not an if, bro. Canelo's
It's
gonna knock him out.
Because Crawford in and out too, you know, but we don't know if he can carry the speed. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
That's the weight factor. Bro.
Yeah, if he don't gas out,
he didn't look too good at 154.
Listen, that's the thing too. Is how much diminishes he too? Because at 154 definitely was a different.
But you gotta respect.
I thought Masvidal beat him, bro.
But you gotta respect Crawford for doing that.
Yeah, no, listen.
A lot of people think he might chase him money, but he's already on top.
No, listen. I literally told him this, right? They didn't really so much like that fight. I love that fight happening for two reasons, right? Crawford is chasing greatness. People forget that part of it, right? People are all like, oh, it's already what's he doing? Whatever. Right? Like, understand it. If he beats Canelo, that now puts him now at a whole nother epic level. And now he could call himself the best fighter of a generation, right?
Yeah, and he'll be number one pound for pound. I think he deserves it if he beats Canelo.
And his skill set has shown enough to be able to at least say that it could be possible that he beats him.
I'll have to
skill level
co-sign.
is super high.
Even with Alexander Usyk doing what he's doing, and it's fucking amazing. If Crawford moves up 2 weight classes and manages to pull out the victory, which respectfully, I don't think he will. There's weight classes for a reason. I just don't think he's going to be able to carry that. He's going to be slow and sluggish. He doesn't even realize it. He's going to be strong, but he's going to be sluggish.
I got something on that, right? But think about Lights Out Tony. He
Hey,
came
that's
from
crazy that
he
you
came,
come on, bro.
he
Yeah,
came
it
from
is.
135 or 140, I think, right?
Yeah.
And all the way to heavyweight. So
You know what's funny? You say hold on.
that's possible. It's
Wait.
possible.
Very, very possible.
Side
very
bar.
possible.
He wasn't that low.
He
But he was still moving up
154.
like 50 pounds or some
154
shit like that.
to
Yeah.
heavyweight.
Oh,
He is top 5, my personal all-time
great.
greatest fighter ever. These vatos know right here, man. Jerry and fucking Guapodamas knows, man. I love Lights Out Tony, man.
Shout
Man,
out to James Tony.
What a fucking legend in the fucking ring,
Man,
bro.
power,
Like,
man.
And you're right, man. The way he did, real deal Holyfield. Oh my goodness. The way he did fucking what's the homeboy from AZ over here, man?
Jirov. Vasily
Vasily
Jirov.
Jirov.
Yeah.
Scottsdale's Jirov.
Yeah,
man.
no,
Shout
listen,
out to
have
Vasily.
you ever seen
though.
that fight?
Nah.
Vasily- Oh, listen.
Shit.
You need to
Man.
go
Yeah.
home tonight
Yeah, I'll
and
watch it.
Google Vasily Jirov versus
Jirov
James Tony.
versus James
Jirov
Tony.
was actually undefeated, and he was a Russian, but he was from Phoenix, bro. So he fought out of Phoenix, bro.
Okay.
And,
So he's a
and
gold
dude
medal.
could crack.
Yeah, he was a gold medalist, Olympian, but he made Arizona his home. I don't know who he signed with and stuff, but he made Scottsdale, Arizona, his home. And I remember being at his pro debut at Rodeo Nights in West Phoenix. Y'all remember that shit right there, that fucking bar. But they used to do fucking, the Golden Gloves, fucking.
What promotion was that at the time?
I don't remember, bro. It was so long ago. But anyways,
LP Promotions.
yeah, it was LP. Yeah, fucking no, can't prove it. No, otherwise. But no, seriously. I remember as a youngster, I was there and I witnessed that motherfucker do his pro. I was like, oh shit, this fucking Russian or whatever he was. I was like, this motherfucker's badass. And next thing I know, he's like, he's a terror, running through fucking the cruiserweight division, becomes fucking world champion. He's a beast, a fucking beast. They called him. They didn't call him it because it was already coined, but he was the body snatcher.
Yeah.
Sidebar, shout out to my boy Earl Butler, Arizona homeboy too. Earl Butler actually got the fucking call to fucking fight that homeboy, and I was his key sparring partner in regards to it.
Oh shit.
And I was training him, sparring, getting rounds with this mofo.
Listen,
and I'm banging
listen,
hold on.
Listen.
Wait, I'm banging the body and stuff, working his cat stuff, and he's getting prepared, like, fucking, be prepared and this and that. He ended up getting fucking slid with a fucking headshot though. Go figure, right?
This
You know what I'm
fool
saying?
took too much out of him in fucking sparring. That's a horrible sparring partner, bro. He beat him up in sparring, and then fucking dude goes and gets.
But
bro.
Earl Butler got starched and shit, right? But big props to my boy Earl, man. And he's got actually a gym in fucking Awatuki in my neighborhood and shit, jazz fucking shit. Go show some love to that homeboy and
Yeah,
stuff.
sure, you know.
But anyways though, Jurov though, he was a beast at cruiserweight, man, 190, right? And James Tony, motherfucking moved on up, man, doing his fucking thing, and. What a fucking fight.
Listen,
you gotta
I'm
see
telling
that
you,
fight.
you gotta look it up. Fight of the year, bro.
Because Jurov was in it. Jurov was, man, it was a fucking war.
No, listen, fight
until
of the year. When I'm telling you fight of the year, bro. Go look it up. You're
I'll
gonna be
check
like,
it out.
holy shit. You know what? After you watch it, let me know what you thought.
I'll call you right after that.
Yeah, real shit. Listen, we're gonna piggyback right back though. We were talking about the Crawford. I said I had 2 points on that, right? For Crawford, what it means for him if he actually pulls it off is immensely, right? And then if you spin it on the other end of it, Canelo, if he then fights and beats Crawford, he can then say he fought the #1 pound for pound fighter of 3 different generations. He fought Floyd, he fought Triple G, and then he would have fought Crawford. You couldn't take that away from his resume either. Either way, it's a win-win for both guys. So to me, it makes it an exciting fight. It makes me tune in and want to watch.
You know what? I can't even argue with you in regards to that because you're fucking dead ass right, bro.
Yeah.
You're right.
Man. It
You
is,
know
man.
how I
It's
feel
gonna
about
play out nicely,
Canelo.
bro.
But he's going for legacy. He's picking and choosing though.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why he's
Listen,
picking Terrence Crawford over
he's
fucking
earned the right to
Benavidez.
pick and choose
You know
at
what
this
I'm
point. He's
Yeah,
cleared
man,
out divisions already.
But yeah, but why does he fight Benavidez? That's what everybody wants to see.
You know,
Look, I'm gonna keep it.
I want to see the Benavidez fight too, but like I've told him, Benavidez had the golden ticket to fight Canelo already. He had the belt. He lost it on the scales, bro.
Oh, he did lose it on the scale. I can't lie.
I-
But he was mandatory still for 3 years.
Yeah,
So why ain't he fighting within that time period?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
But for me, the way I see Canelo, he did his thing. But on my end, in my opinion, I don't think he should go down as one of the legends.
No.
For the simple fact that you're not giving the fans what they want. Until the moment you start your career, until the end, you got to give it your all.
You know what?
Well, all the best fighters.
Hold up. Shout out again to the homeboy Ray Beltran, who said the same motherfucking thing last week.
Yeah,
and I know
definitely.
Jerry has so much to say about that too.
No, listen to me.
Let's talk about this
you for me.
topic. But
Nah,
yes,
let's
You want me to tell you for me why on that it holds somewhat water, but it doesn't at the same time too. So you say to give it throughout the career, right? When Canelo came up, he was a kid and he was fighting everybody.
Yes.
Then he was still a kid when he had to go fight Floyd. He didn't back down from Floyd at all.
No.
He literally went in there, and at the time,
23
nobody
years
had
old.
even done.
Was it 23 or 24, Jerry?
23.
23.
Shit,
Right,
he might
so-
have even been 22.
22.
Yeah, youngster.
So,
I think it was
man,
23. I believe it was
But
23.
I mean, he
I
had,
And he had to wait
but
for
no,
that
but
fight, too.
who? Canelo?
There was a
There was
catch
a-
weight.
Yeah, it was at 52.
Yeah,
no,
152.
there was a hydration clause and stuff in it.
Oh, yeah?
too. There was a hydration
Might have been,
clause.
yeah.
So I mean, then he
That-
does that, right?
That was
And
a
then
learning experience. For
Oh,
him.
yeah.
And
All the
then
way
look,
around.
he comes up through there and clears out everybody in his way in that division, right? And then he ends up
Floyd.
Triple G is in the way. Nobody wants Triple G. As a matter of fact, nobody. Triple G's been retired for 4 or 5 years now. I guarantee you, he comes out of retirement. Nobody still wants Triple G right now because everybody's terrible.
At 160
But,
pounds,
but
he
look,
was
I
the
don't
beast,
respect
though.
Canelo because the first time that he fought Triple G, he came out positive for steroids.
Yeah. Now look, in the steroid department, tons of fucking fighters.
Thank
probably
you.
want steroids.
Because
Thank
if you
you.
don't fight him the right way. You ain't gotta
Right.
come out. They say the meat, whatever. Bullshit.
That
Bullshit.
part.
Yeah.
And that
Bullshit.
rematch got fucking halted because of that shit.
And Canelo ain't stupid. He knew he had to wait till Triple G got a little bit older.
Thank you.
He had to.
Wow.
Cause
Wait, hold on.
You had
Hold on.
to.
Whoa,
So
here we go.
you wanted him to fight him before he was moving up? So you wanted him to then be the captain
Get out
for
of here.
Triple
Miss
G.
me with all this
Triple
bullshit.
G was the menace of that division.
Oh
right?
yeah, at 60.
I don't think anybody was moving up and beating Triple G in that sense, right? Kelly from London. Kell Brook, man, he went in there and did a hell of a fucking job.
And ruined his fucking
and
career.
he ruined his fucking career because of what he went in there and did against Triple G.
But
and Canelo turned blind fucking out of that and went in there and fought him.
Triple
And
G.
then in fight 2, he then gave a completely different performance and fought it completely different and handed it to Triple G again, bro.
Don't
Every
fucking say
fucking
he
time,
handed
bro.
it to him.
Nah,
Stop, bro.
Wait, so you telling
Stop.
me in fight 2,
Here
you
we
had
go,
Triple
man.
G winning?
Hey, okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
It's a fight
How
match.
about
It's a
that? You know what's
fight match,
crazy?
bro.
Yeah,
You know how
yeah.
many times me and this fucking Vato has watched this fucking fight over and over and over?
Every single
Hey,
person
man,
that has watched
after
the fight
we
with
watched
us
fight
and
night,
we've scored it, nobody but him
hey,
has ever scored
if
Triple
I'm at
G win.
his house, my house, Jerry's house, whatever, we're like, throw the fucking fight on, let's fucking watch it and score it. And it's
I love it, man. I
it's
love
the
this
same
shit.
fucking thing, but it's such a great fight though. Respect to Canelo, he was in it, but he did not win it. He didn't even deserve that fucking draw. However,
Yeah.
ironically,
two?
wait.
Fight two?
Ironically,
Fight two.
wait. Ironically, we was in Vegas and we were betting on the odds. And
That's
we
fight 1, bro.
And we
That's
actually
Fight
had.
1.
Huh?
He's getting fights
He's
mixed
stuck
up.
on fight 1.
Oh yeah.
He's
Fight
getting mixed
1.
up. We're talking about fight 2, and he's
No, I thought
he's
it was on
talking
fight
about
1 still, fool.
Bro, we literally, my point was that he totally switched his style
I
to
was
fight
on
2
the
second one.
and handed it to Triple G in fight 2 with a completely
I call that one a
different
draw.
style.
But was it a draw? Canelo won that one, right?
Yeah.
Canelo
Canelo won the
that
second
fucking
one.
The
fight.
first one was a draw.
The first
The
one
first
was a
one
draw.
was a draw.
Canelo won that fight too.
And
Just for
Golovkin
the
should
record.
have won that fight.
Yeah.
You hear what he said? Do you
Canelo
fucking hear this
won
guy?
that fight for the record.
But
Do
you
you
gotta,
hear this
but
fucking
you gotta
guy?
think about it. If he came out like positive for steroids, man, that's a cheat. That's a cheat.
Cool, but then don't fight him.
Yeah, but you waited till you got older. That's not right. That's not cool.
Hey, listen.
It's like me if I fight
Listen.
somebody that's old and washed up.
But listen, if you get that, if Monster comes to you in 5 years and says he wants a crack with you,
How
you
old
gonna
is
do
he?
it?
How old is he?
And that's why
He's in his 30s.
Hold on.
He's in his 30s right now.
And Sidebar, that's why he
The same
called,
age as Triple G.
that's why he called out the other Bato and now fucking Onito because he's like, I ain't trying to fight no old has been.
Nah.
He's like, I want to
How
keep
old is
motherfucker
Monster?
that's
He's
still
your dude,
fresh.
right?
He's
How old is Monster right
I'm
now?
talking about Onito Tonero, bro.
No, well, that's what we're asking. He's in his 30s, right?
I think he's like 31.
Right. So, like I said, if he calls you out 3-4 years,
He's
from
not
now,
talking-
he'd be 35, 36.
We're not talking
which is
about
how
the
old
monster
Triple G
regards
was.
this moment right here, Don.
No, that's what I'm asking you.
I think
You're
he's
going-
like 34, bro.
He's about to be 35. He's mid-30s.
How old
He's
was Triple G
mid-thirties.
when he
He's
fought
32.
Canelo?
He's 32.
32.
How old was Triple G when he fought Canelo?
34. 36, actually.
Feel me? I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
But hold on. Circling back again, though. He didn't win that fucking first fight.
He beat his ass, bro.
Beat his ass?
He beat his ass.
It was just
bro.
If he beat his ass, it was the steroids.
You want me to tell you? Like this, it may no, mind you.
It might
I didn't say why.
It
I'm just saying
might
he
have
beat his
been.
ass.
Because you gotta look at Devin Haney with Ryan. Look what happened.
Right.
What happens when you take steroids?
Let me ask you guys.
You gotta look what happens when you take steroids. That's a perfect example.
Let me ask you guys this since you
I mean,
guys are
Devin Haney got
playing
pillow
the
hands,
angle
but I mean,
of what Triple G was, and you're telling
And
me
then
that
Ryan
Canelo
gets
beat
his
him in that
ass beat
fight,
by
right?
fucking Rolly, who's very fucking limited.
whack as hell. Rolly's one of the wackest fighters ever, bro.
Man, that motherfucker, he
He's
got elevated to the
He's
WWE.
entertaining, but he's
He
whack.
just got elevated.
But he's whack.
He's entertaining.
He just got elevated to the fucking the fucking prime champion.
The
of
WBA,
WWE.
yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
One
bro.
person predicted and called that fight to end that way. Guapo Damas actually said Rolly would fucking knock his ass out, bro, or beat his ass in that fight, in which he did.
But now you see what happens when you take steroids and you don't.
Right?
He
But he was clean the second time, and he beat him worse.
Who?
Canelo to Triple G. The second time, look, and if you're telling me he was positive for steroids the first time and they didn't check him,
Or
the
maybe
second time,
he hit it
that's
better.
on Triple G's fucking team.
Yeah,
baby.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
Or maybe he hit it better.
What? Once again,
Or-
that's on Triple G's fucking
Or
team.
because they had to stall the fucking rematch to later on.
Not the rematch.
Triple
the
G.
third fight was the one that got
Triple
waited
G
out.
got
The rematch,
older.
we were there a year later, bro.
Okay.
That does not.
Triple G
How
got
long
older.
did it take for them to make the rematch?
No, the 1 year.
1 year?
For the rematch. The third one then took 2 more
So
years.
it was
right, or something
September?
like that.
It was September 2017, I believe, and then the rematch was supposed to be 2018 May.
Look,
Canelo tested positive. Triple G fucking took on someone else. I believe it was Cal Brook.
No,
Who was it? Who
No,
did
he
he take
fought
on?
Derevchenko.
Oh, and that was a tough fight too.
That's what Canelo did.
Anyway, though Canelo got
suspended.
suspended, and even before his suspension, it was fucking over. They fucking booked the fucking September fucking fight, and at the end of it, and you guys know how I feel about fans. You guys already know, boxing peeps.
Listen,
Mr. LP is not a Canelo fan.
His knock is on Canelo with that, right?
I'm not a Canelo fan, dog.
And that's where it goes.
I'm not a
with.
Canelo fan.
He also
Never
showed
have
me
been.
on that Canelo was ducking Billy Joe Saunders for years because Billy Joe Saunders was so fucking gifted or whatever.
He was.
Canelo retired Billy Joe Saunders.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how much he was doing.
I respect that.
You know what I mean?
I'll give
I
respect to
have a
his due.
question. Did you guys say Canelo juiced?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got busted. How
Yes.
could anybody respect him as a fighter in general?
Ask them.
In general, honestly.
If everybody was talking,
Because
talking shit to Ryan for the same reason, like
I'm
you gotta
not a
talk
big
shit. You
fan.
Well,
gotta.
no,
what
and
it's
if
called.
we want to be real about it, Canelo's not the first to get
Well,
caught.
His whole team.
I understand
The
that.
whole-
Whenever
the whole-
I see
Man,
everyone
How many
joking
fighters in that
Canelo-
camp?
Bro, everybody in
How
that
many
camp.
fighters in that camp?
I think Andy Ruiz tested positive too, right? Did he?
The entire camp.
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
Valdez.
But how do you trust
Ryan.
a fighter that juiced and then come out fighting another time? Now you're gonna have it. Oh, is he on ship now, or
So
is
it's
he?
not juiced.
Well,
So it's not juice. So
It's
that's
crack.
just the thing. There's a lot.
Here we
There's
go.
a lot of different type of performing enhancing drugs.
That is
Okay.
true.
And so there's a lot of things that are in beverages that you drink. There's a lot of things that are in certain foods, depending on where you're at. So something is getting tainted that you're ingesting or you're eating.
So
So it's not like they're getting steroid injections.
Yes. So in boxing, it's not like they're getting like superpowers, Popeye eating their spinach and getting fucking strong.
Right.
It's not
So
like
for
in Rocky
example,
IV when
Ru-
the Russian is injecting.
So
himself to
Ryan Garcia, the steroid that he was taking was something that was suppressing the fucking liquid intake. It was sucking him dry. What it was basically doing was helping him make weight.
So there's a
So
lot
in
of
other words,
diuretics,
in
too.
other words,
Oh, okay.
in other words, he's a bigger man, but he was trying to get himself to this level to compete against a smaller man.
Gotcha.
And that's what they were saying the enhancement was. So he wasn't taking something to make himself bigger and stronger. He was taking something so he can actually fucking suppress his fucking goddamn weight and bring himself down. Which he did. And he beat the fucking brakes off of Devin Haney. And sidebar, Devin Haney, unfortunately, that sucks. And I've never been really being a fan of the cat, but regardless of this situation, he's never going to be the same.
Oh no.
That kind of ass beating, it sucks your fucking
Traumatizes
soul.
that.
Yeah, traumatizing, bro.
The juice that Canelo was allegedly taking too, it was a
Tainted meat.
recovery.
That-
It was a recovery thing. It wasn't for the performance coming forward. It was being able to recover from the.
But I mean,
from the stuff
Munguia
that
just
before.
tested positive too.
Why don't they do?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. That's why I
Well,
said
yeah, just
in
as
boxing.
about
the whole
thing.
Here's the second
So,
part.
every
That's people
star
also
that came from
assuming-
that gym.
That's what I'm saying.
If
It's not
he's
just
being
tainted
given
here.
something,
know.
I didn't even see the memes. I haven't seen the memes and shit. I guess everybody was eating that meat.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's not. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Well, the whole thing was that it was in his food.
That's weird.
That's where you go with it. So there's other stuff that
I thought they had a healthy, clean eating as when they're, doing their.
There's always some things going on.
Yeah, man.
Everybody tries to get a little upside.
Yeah, for sure.
They can get away with it.
I mean, if you're a good
They
fighter,
bring in
you're
a
a good fighter.
specialist, and the specialist is supposed to know exactly
when to take it, when not to take shit.
And the fighter's defense is sometimes they do say blindly, they're like, well, they told me to take this. I get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get
for sure.
it. Because if you hire somebody,
sometimes the dudes
if you're putting tens of thousands of dollars of somebody being your nutritionist to give you your fucking protein, give you your shakes and make you fucking meals, and they're like, take this. All right, take this, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck I was taking.
I
get that.
Listen,
But
and
hold on.
sometimes the dudes are
In that
juiced
camp,
and
though,
they don't test positive,
every
and it comes out
single
years
star?
later it would. Tommy
Yeah.
Morrison.
Is it 6, 7, or 8? It's
Yeah,
up there.
it's a lot of them. So it's not.
Champion, he's the guy in the Rocky movie. He actually tested
It ain't
positive
something
for
wrong. They're
steroids
doing. They
against
know
George
what they're
Foreman,
doing.
and he didn't
It's not
test
something
it.
wrong.
Yeah.
They're trying to cover it up.
They're trying to suppress it.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
That's
Yeah,
why,
no,
that's
it's
why
a
they
big
need to
thing, too.
enforce year-round testing. If you're a champion, you got to
Yeah.
enforce year-round testing, and it's not enforced because they got to pay out of pocket for that stuff.
And no, that's the whole thing. We're talking about like this is 6 figures that it costs us the fucking champion. So understand, you just become the new world champion. You get your first $1 million paycheck, or $1 million some change. You're like, hell yeah. And after taxes and stuff, you're basically getting $600K. They're like, well, in order for you to stay champion and everybody fucking respect you, you gotta fucking go ahead and now sign up for this fucking goddamn testing, which is gonna cost you $150,000 a year. And you're like, oh, wait, I only got $600,000 after I got all my fucking taxes and everything spent. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it becomes a catch-22, but from the fighter from the fighter's perspective, in regards to the fucking business aspect of the shit, I'm like, man, first off, there's no fucking way it should cost that fucking much. That's fucking ridiculous.
They're pocketing some of
No. They're
It's finances too
they're
that play into it,
oversaturated
right?
in the situation.
I'll even tell you.
But just like, and I mean it with all respect, just like the fucking trinkets, the belts, you become a champion, you get paid more, but you gotta pay more.
Yeah.
Well, then the company has to protect you too.
There's more
I'll give you an
cost
example. And this
into
isn't
the
boxing, but
situation.
it's MMA, right?
Okay.
Greatest UFC fighter of all time, consensus now by everybody, is John Jones. John Jones has tested positive for steroid use about 5 or 6 times.
I thought it was cocaine.
Cocaine and steroids.
That's a crazy mix. That's a crazy ass mix.
Straight up, bro. But then they just figure out how to clear him because of the financial gain there too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that ends up being one of those deals too. And I'm telling you, would you ever even hear of John Jones's stuff? No, people just consider him to go for what he's been able to do, but he's been performance enhanced from the beginning too.
That's cool.
And it's not just in boxing either.
Oh,
This
so you're
crosses
making
all
an
sports.
excuse.
This crosses all sports.
Yeah.
I'm a big football
Making an
fan.
excuse.
Yeah.
In football, everybody's juiced. There's not a single player that's not juiced.
I
Football.
remember way back in the day, you would hear all.
And
the time.
I mean, at this point, instead of everybody trying to fucking hide and trying to make it all fucking sleek and fucking style, fuck it. Just open the fucking floodgates. I'm like, who has a better fucking
No,
performance
I'm with
enhanced
Jerry.
drugs?
Open it so that the testing is better.
Who's gonna fucking win?
That's one of
Because,
those,
like, why
that's
hide
one
this
of those
shit?
deals
Because
that
they're
if
like,
you got
oh.
accurate testing, then you don't have that problem because it gets cut, right? That's straight up. That's almost to me like when people try to say, hey, with Margarito, that he had cash in his
Yeah,
hands
I was
all the time.
about to go
I was
there.
about to fucking say, isn't that on your fucking camp? If you allow your opponent to have fucking cash in his hands and they didn't check it properly too? Because you're supposed to have a guy in there.
Hey,
There is a
Right.
guy. Hold on. There is a fucking guy. You
So-
always
and so-
have a person in that corner.
So, if he
And-
was doing it for years, I would go back to each and every single one of those guys
Fuck-
with caps and
fuck
go
up. Slap
blast
'em all.
around everybody, bro.
But,
They didn't catch that shit.
but it's also the commissioner's fault because the commissioner had to be there while they were watching.
And sign
Send the
it.
commissioner
And they got
down, too.
They got to
Yeah.
mark this shit.
And they
They're
gotta,
standing
they
right
gotta
there.
check every piece of the patty, man. They gotta check everything.
Again, it's an asterisk. We talked about this in another segment. Man, Margarito was for 8 years was a fucking terror at 147, but it's so What?
No, I was
Oh, it's so, but mom, because I'm just also sensitive because I love fucking Margarito.
said,
Oh, hold on, I love Margarito. But
Somebody breathe over there?
but there's an asterisk. There's an asterisk in his fucking career, and it fucking sucks because man, he's the first man to not only just beat Sergio Martinez, he stopped him, and Sergio Martinez became pound for pound one of the best fighters of the planet. Like Margarito was on a fucking terror, and it just fucking sucks. Like, oh, this. It is what it is, and it happened, right? Maybe because he was so fucking... I mean, let's own what the fuck it was. He was fighting the legend in fucking Shane Mosley. And maybe he was, again, when you're walking into the fucking... Yep. When you're walking into the fight, you're like, oh my God, he fucking faced this. Man, we're talking about a fucking legend. Shane Mosley is a fucking goddamn badass of fucking division shit. And maybe he fucking did have self-doubt. And for that moment, he's like, oh, coach, maybe he was fucking having like a meltdown in between behind closed doors. And they're like, don't worry, we're going to make this happen. And maybe just for that one fucking moment. But unfortunately, because he got busted, because the commissioner didn't fucking catch it any time beforehand, and they're there too. Any other coach beforehand didn't catch it. What? The other coaches wasn't paying attention? No, they were there. They're like, oh, Shane Moses fucking coach caught it. Yeah, he fucking Brooks. Was it Brooks? Rest in peace, by the way. He fucking actually recently passed away. Rest in peace. But like seriously, like there's just so much in regards to that, right? And I can think about this. Like my goodness, though, it just fucking sucks because like you brought him up. He was so fucking great for almost a fucking decade, a terror. I remember seeing the footage, and it doesn't exist anymore because Mayweather made sure of it. Where he was literally in fucking Mayweather's face everywhere. It's like, fight me, motherfucker. And Mayweather was shaking in his boots. Even his dad was all like, fuck no. We just came up to 147. Why would we fight this monster? We ain't stupid. Then why are you a champion at 147? If you don't want to fucking fight another champion at 147.
I think the same reason applies here with the Mayweather thing is how they talk about Canelo not fighting the best of the best. Or they're not giving the
pick
fans
and choose.
They're picking and choose. That's what happens when you get to that level.
At that level.
But listen,
and fucking motion is the Mayweather effect. It is the Mayweather effect.
Listen, and that's why I told you though. But that's also is the level once you get to that high. Because I also pointed out that Canelo would have the privilege of being able to say that he fought the #1 fucking fighter of 3 different generations, and then you're gonna say he done. How can that be 2 accurate statements?
He avoided Golovkin for as long as he could.
But he fought him when nobody else fought him.
Well, he moved up eventually to Golovkin's weight class.
Yes,
so
he was also 20 pounds lighter than
Oh.
Golovkin.
So shame on Canelo for letting time go by. because Golovkin was getting older.
So I know you guys are big. I know you guys are big on fucking Canelo. We'll go circle back in regards to this. I want to give respect. Listen, you guys. Everybody that fucking knows me knows I'm not a fucking Canelo fan. I respect him though, but I am not a fucking fan. But here's the thing: when he faced and beat the bigger man, Crusher Kovalev, and knocked his ass out, then, and we're talking just a couple years ago, then and only then, I was all like, all right, I give you your fucking respect, and call me a hater, I guess, because he has done a lot. He has done a lot, but I'm just not a fan. I am Team Triple G. And respect to that motherfucker. And shout out to Triple G and his team and staff that brought back Olympic boxing. That's dope. That's another
I think for me, when I think of the Canelo factor, especially when he was down at the lower weights before he got to Triple G, he was still bringing in some of those big fights. I'll give you an example. When he fought James Kirkland, they went to fucking war.
Oh,
he stood
man.
in. He didn't fucking run.
He
didn't
slept
move.
that motherfucker.
He fucking went with him. And then he proved, hey, I can fucking bang in this style too.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that his accomplishments when it comes to that too have also been very huge, you know?
Yeah, and then also what he did with Amir Khan.
Yeah, no.
Slapped
And for the record, Amir Khan was beating him in that fight. Amir Khan was, he was beating him straight up in that fight. And I would even say him moving up to fight
Billy
Bivol.
Joe Saunders
He
was
could say
beating. Hold on.
Bivol.
Billy Joe Saunders was beating him too.
Listen, straight up, and he slapped him too, right? Those are dangerous fucking fighters. He fought Bivol. How can anybody? You telling me that you hold Benavidez higher than Bivol at this point? Be real about that.
Sidebar, by the way. This guy still thinks that Canelo beat
Not yet,
Bivol.
right? But then you're telling me
Hey,
that Canelo
this guy.
No, I did not. I never said Canelo beat Bivol. I had it a fucking draw, is what I said, bro. And I'm a huge Canelo fan, so it was swayed, right? They also said it was 12 rounds to nothing. It was not a 12 rounds to nothing fight.
It was a whitewash, bro.
I know. I have you vote on that fight. So.
Right, but did you have it 12-0?
I can score a couple rounds. Canelo probably got.
That's exactly
probably
what I
like
told
2-3
them
rounds
too.
or 2-3 rounds to be honest.
Right.
Me scoring.
And straight up, they had it 12-0. So to me, that's where they went with it. But he went up there and fought him. If Bivol doesn't have the first loss against Peterbilt, is he not sitting at number 1 pound for pound right now too? And then we'd be having a conversation that this would be his fourth best fighter of the
Bivol's
generation?
definitely top 5, 100%.
Oh, he's in the 10 for sure.
He's top 5. No,
undefeated.
he's top 5. But the three-headed horseman that belongs in that fucking category is Monster Inoue, your nemesis that you're going after.
Yeah.
Right.
Terrence Bud Crawford.
And then who's
And Alexander Usyk.
Right, but I said, had he beat Peterbilt the first time without having that L, isn't he sitting in that fucking table too?
Who?
Bivol.
Yeah.
He's got one loss in his career, and it's to Peterbilt. And if you erase that loss, isn't he sitting at that table too?
He is still sitting in that elite level, but real talk though, we're talking about undisputed champions though. He's a one-time. And I'm not even trying to downplay that shit, because that's historic, especially in the 4-bout era. This is historic when you become an undisputed fucking champion. But these 3 fucking vatos has done it in multiple divisions.
Quick question: is Clarissa Shield on there?
Yeah, she's not. They don't put her in with the men's.
With the
boxing.
men, oh, okay.
But hold on, that's definitely a fair question.
Shout
You know
out
what
to the
though?
ladies.
But you know what though? Sidebar in
Conscious.
regards to that, what they need to do, they need to fucking stop the segregation in regards to that.
Yeah.
And actually put them, because you know what? The likes of Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, and Clarissa Shields, and yes. And she's so fine. My goodness, she's so fine.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my celebrity crush.
Man, she's so fine.
Alicia
Hey,
Barner.
Oh, yeah.
She's my
man, she's
celebrity
so
crush.
fine.
She's my
Hey,
celebrity
He's
crush.
looking for
beasts.
number 7.
They're fucking beasts. But here's the thing regarding at this point, and despite the fucking fact how he ever fucking scored or how we fucking done this with regarding Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor officially has 3 fucking victories over fucking Serrano.
Yeah.
So
No, and I
no
told
matter
you,
how you
Serrano
like it,
didn't do enough in
no
that
matter how you
fight.
like it, she's above and beyond. So at this point right now, we're segueing right here.
That's what this show is.
You
It's
brought
a
that
giant
up. You brought that
segue,
up.
Yeah.
Now my question is, who is the number 1 pound for pound female? Is it the self-proclaimed GOAT, or is it the Ireland Katie Taylor? Because Katie has faced the better, in my opinion.
Better as a
Way
man.
better. Way better.
She's faced.
And 3 wins over Serrano, regardless of how you slice it.
She faced an 7-time fucking division champion.
She has the luxury of being in a lighter weight class, though.
Yeah, but still, nonetheless, though, I get it.
Still to be the 7th
inflation,
division?
It's inflation
That's
stats and
fucking
stuff. I got
crazy.
you.
Can you imagine?
But not
That's
with
a
that.
lot, bro.
But not with
If
that.
Serrano would
And she
have
has
won,
titles in
she would have
multiple
been
divisions.
something nutty with that number 2, right? What was
And
Serrano
she
moving
would
up?
have picked the number 8, dog.
That would have been number 8. I think.
That would have been number 8. That would have been fucking iconic. But she didn't,
Listen,
though.
Jordan,
But she
you're a
didn't.
fighter. 8 division move up, bro. Damn, bro, you think you could get it done in 8 different divisions, bro?
No. That's crazy, bro. I'm about to juice up on that one. I'm about to juice up to get up on
You
that
know
one.
what camp you gotta join then?
Yeah, I know. Right?
Hey, you had
Canelo, here we go.
you had Demo preparing your meals. You need to have Canelo's meat guy.
Prepare me for that, yeah,
Real
bro.
shit,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Import that shit.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
I'm
bro.
gonna fix them up for
Yeah.
you.
My goodness.
Nah, that's
So that
crazy.
was the question. Who do you have at number 1? Each one of you.
In the
Answer that.
In the women's?
And no,
Fair
in men's.
question.
In men's
Oh, so
too.
we can include
In
them
men's
for
too.
Yeah. No segregating.
Jerry, you go ahead and start with that one right there, my guy.
Usyk, bro.
You got Usyk on one?
Number 1.
Well, how many divisions? 2 divisions, right? World champion?
2 division.
Was he undisputed and
He's
both?
Both.
He's been 3
He
times
was undisputed
twice
at
in
cruiser,
heavyweight.
and then he moved up.
Oh
became
shit, I gotta
undisputed
get
at
that one
heavyweight.
then.
But see, the thing is the thing what I mentioned too. With
Let's
Usyk
add to the fact.
is
Hold on. It's pound for pound, right? Let's add to the fact that he's facing guys that are 20, 30, 40 pounds bigger than him.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It doesn't get any better than that, dog.
Who's
You
your
know what I'm
top
saying?
10?
Top 10?
Yeah, or top 5?
Sure, I'll give you. Well, the 3, of course.
The
Right.
obvious, and then Usyk. I'm sorry.
So you got the 3.
You got better.
Who's
Be
on the pound for pound list right now?
No, not better Biev because Bivol just won.
Bivol. So you
last
had
one.
that Bivol.
Better Reeves up there too.
Let me search up who's on there.
Bam Rodriguez.
No, overrated.
He's
He's
top
not
10.
top 5, bro.
Bam.
He's 10.
No.
He's not
We're
top
talking
five,
about.
bro.
We're talking
He's
about top 10.
He's top 10.
We're talking about top 10.
He's top 10 and he's touching the bottom.
We're talking about top 10. We're talking about top 10.
You know what?
Teofimo. Teofimo's top 10.
Stop, bro.
Teofimo's top 10. Look it up, bro.
Stop.
Go look at that list. You'll see
Stop.
Teofimo's like 9 or 10.
Right here it says they got Crawford.
Who is this?
The top 10 pound for pound.
Is this on like Ring or anything? Or?
I don't know. It's not, I got it on Google.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
But it says Terrence Crawford,
Since the
Inoue,
Guapadamas list.
Yeah.
Usyk, Dimitri Bivol, Canelo Alvarez, Haney, Beater Beef,
They got Haney in the top
Haney?
10?
Yeah, it says right here.
Trash.
Javante, Shakur, and Tyson Fury.
Oh, Tyson.
Shakur Stevenson.
No, that's gotta be old.
Yeah, that's old. Tyson Fury? Hell's to the no. No.
Yeah, it has to be a couple years old.
Let me see. They got Jesse, Shakur, Beater Beef.
Shakur belongs in that top 10.
I got Monster Inoue at pound for pound number 1 right now, bro. To me, he carries boxing.
Hey.
He saved a boxing weekend
hear that?
here a couple
You know what?
He's saying your nemesis that you're going after is his favorite
100%,
fighter.
bro.
You hear that
Wait
shit,
till
huh?
I
You
get
hear that?
there.
Listen. To your benefit, you want him to be at number 1 when you whoop his ass.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
shit.
I mean, he's already done a lot. So for me to beat him, I know I was gonna draw a lot of attention.
Listen, when you beat him and he's number 1, that puts you in that top 5 pound for pound list, bro.
For sure.
And that's a fucking
Dope.
that's a quantum leap in the
if
game.
I- if
I
but
keep
that's
it-
how it happens. That's
If
how
I keep it real with you, I wouldn't want myself to be on the pound for pound list, even if I beat him. For the simple fact
Hey,
that
don't
my
say that because I want you there. Bro.
I know,
Hold
but-
on,
but-
I hear the humbleness coming in
nah,
right
but
here.
for the simple fact that for me, the way I see the people that deserve to be on pound for pound list are the people that win world titles in different divisions, not just 2.
Yeah,
3,
that's,
4,
that's, that's
5.
the definition of pound for pound.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're just winning 1 or 2, I don't think you should be on the pound for pound list. If you win 3, 4 different like weight divisions, bro, I'll put you on the pound for pound. That's my opinion though. That's just my
There's
opinion.
not a lot of fighters that are
So
actually
you
doing
got
that.
That's
Inoue
right.
at number 1 for you on the men's sector, right?
Because you know what is a 4
No.
division,
No, he just said that he had
Usyk.
Usyk, bro.
Usyk.
but
So
he
what
can't
do you
get
got in
any.
the females.
Junto.
Just
Yeah, Nakatani, he's a good damn fighter.
Nakatani's there too.
I'll fight
Listen,
Nakatani.
And there's a problem there, right? Because Nakatani doesn't have that pop culture fucking push. So when you ask
Oh!
when you ask her
Whoa,
more
whoa,
about
whoa, whoa,
Nakatani,
whoa.
she's going, huh?
No,
Bless
no,
you,
no, no,
right?
no. How about the Japan fighter just fucking yesterday? Fucking
Oh,
took
he
it
did.
out, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
He's
about.
the top 10 pound for pound. Oh my god, I can't think of his fucking name.
I know what you're talking about
Taraji.
though. I know what you're talking about.
Taraji.
But to,
I think he's at
and he
115.
took it a fucking L.
Yeah, this dude.
He
There
took
it is,
out?
right there. Yep.
Yeah,
He lost to
Kashiro.
Golden Boy fighter.
Kashiro.
Oh,
Kashiro.
that's the top 10. Top 10.
That's
Ring
the Ring
Magazine.
Magazine's
That's
top
Ring
10.
Magazine top
Okay,
10.
they got
Yeah, they just
Inoue.
fought on Tuesday. I believe, in Japan.
They got
Usyk
Usyk
at
at
one.
1, 2
Yeah,
Inoue,
that's probably
3
wrong.
Terrence
That
Crawford,
sounds fair.
4 Dimitri Bivol,
And
5
better that makes
Beater
sense.
Beef, Jesse Rodriguez,
Bam, bam.
Junto Nakatani, Saul Canelo Alvarez, Taraji, and Shakur Stevenson.
So
Shakur
Taraji's
seems
gonna
to call
fall
it top
out.
10.
That's why I have at number 1.
Yeah. He's out.
That's
He's
me.
out, obviously.
I like that. That's cool. That's
So
cool.
it
No,
depends.
that's a legit fucking.
Those,
I like
those
that,
top
I like
3
that.
guys.
I wonder if they would've showed like the next
depending on
potential like.
Because Junto
15.
Nakatani is what, 3 division world champion right now? 112,
No, multi. Multi fucking champ, bro.
Why is that?
No, I'm saying he's a
Yeah,
multi-division.
Oh, that's
Multiple
3 divisions.
divisions.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bam. Was it 2?
Hey, Bam's a
He-
little
he-
smaller
He
than
might
you,
be
bro.
3. He might be 3.
He's
Hey,
undisputed.
Because I know he went up. Yeah, well, no, not yet. He's
He's
not
unified.
undisputed right now.
Oh, he's unified in both the weight classes. That's
Hey,
cool. I
hey,
should respect that.
Bam's a division fucking under you, man. But man, that would be a man. Yeah,
That boy's
small
small.
guy.
He's small as fuck.
Yeah, he is, man.
I want to try one fight at 115, but I don't think I'll
Man,
be
ain't
able
no
to.
fucking- Come on, bro.
I know I'm too small, bro. That's so small.
At 115, fool, no way.
And at 122, I'm like,
Come on,
at 122, I'm dying. Come
But
on.
circling back to Jerry.
That fool said he was in the hospital at 122.
Yeah,
and 115.
yeah.
115, we're gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
He was a good dude. He
Yeah.
passed away.
All right,
Shit, fuck. Damn.
Jerry, female tip though, man. Who you got your number 1 spot, man? Is it Katie Taylor or fucking
What do you got?
the Gualt?
Right now, pound for pound or all time?
Pound for pound.
Currently.
Current.
Well, I got nothing against Clarissa Shield and her accolades. I mean, she's doing her thing. You know, I think it's more of the marketing appeal. You know, that where she's kind of lacking a little bit. I know she does well in her region, right? And I don't know if it's just because you always see her jawing with somebody. and
Yeah,
kinda-
running her mouth.
You know what I mean? And again, too, maybe she's not the one that's starting the shit, but it always seems like she's the one that's antagonizing the shit. But if you look
I
at
saw the heavyweight girl. She pulled to the side. You come and watch me fucking train.
yeah,
Big old
but when you
fucking
look
fuss.
at Katie Taylor, she's
Humble.
like really respectful to all her opponents.
Much love to all those humble Irishmen.
Yeah, and I know that's not your style.
The fighting Irish
That's not
too.
your
Yes.
style.
Yes.
You know?
sir.
And they fight.
But again, too, it's something. It's like you can't compare them equally only because they're different weight classes. You know, and Clarissa Shields went from 168 or 160 to like heavyweight, like really quick. There was no in between really, and she's dominating both, and she's holding her own on both. Katie Taylor's not going to go up to like 154 or anything like that.
Right.
Where's she at right now?
She's 40, 147, 140. I think she holds all the belts at 140, and I think she fought up to 147 and didn't do as great, but. Reason being, she's not going to go up that much higher. She's at the end of her career right now. She's almost 40.
Oh, yeah. No.
You know, so she's been fighting a little longer than Clarissa Shields. And the only one loss that she had is she redeemed her loss.
Yeah, she won. She won
Right?
in the
She
rematch.
got that back?
She got it back.
That's cool.
And that's the only loss. So, with all that being said, I think I got to put Katie Taylor like 1A and then Clarissa Shields 1B.
Yeah.
Like, just because you can't.
They both deserve it.
The body of work is like Clarissa Shields still working. You know, like she's still working, and she's gonna be at heavyweight, and there's gonna be no other options.
I agree with you 100%, bro. I actually have it at the same spot too, where I got Katie Taylor right there, just slightly above her. For me, it's the resume. Katie Taylor's resume is just that much better.
I mean, beating a fucking legend like Serrano 3 times.
3 times. And she can say she went to war with Serrano.
It towers over any fucking victory, respectfully. From Clarissa Shields, that she's done.
If Serrano would have won this trilogy fight, if she would have won,
yes,
I think she would have been number 1 pound for pound.
Yeah,
I can't disagree
because of her body of work.
And I think
that'll be 8-time fucking champ.
No, listen, and I also think that Clarissa.
8 division.
Damn, that girl.
Well, listen, but that's gonna be the problem too. Is Clarissa Shields is gonna struggle with that because she needs an opponent of that high level to bring that out of her, and I don't think she's ever gonna bring it.
Hey, respect to her
I
though.
think maybe Clarissa Shields could go down to light heavyweight. If she could get somebody else,
but I don't think
she
there's
will.
a name
She
there.
could.
I don't think there's a name at all in women's
There
boxing
is.
for her, and that's going to be something she's going to suffer from because her resume is always going to feel a little bit lower because she doesn't have
and there's no. In all respect to Clarissa, because the girl can fight, I actually last weekend I actually got a chance to sit there and watch her fight, and my goodness, man, can that girl fucking fight?
Man, I look at her like,
I saw her putting that. She put in that work, and she was fucking she handled the business.
I like that,
and I got mad respect for her, man, because she put in that work. She was pop. Man, she looked so fucking slick, sharp, and fucking goddamn on point at heavyweight. Man. And she was so fucking fast that girl couldn't. Her opponent. I'm not gonna disrespect fucking doing fucking gender shit, but it was obviously a female. But my point is, Clarissa Shields was fucking on point, man. She was popping that fucking jab, man. She was. I just remember I was just sitting there. I'm actually at a crib on myself because we actually didn't get together fucking last weekend. But I was sitting there watching the fucking fights, and I'm all like, my goodness, man, can she go fucking fight? And I can still think just exactly. I'm gonna circle back exactly what my boy Jerry just said. Real talk. Respect is where it's due. Clarissa Shields got all the talent, but you know what she lacks? Opposition. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's fucking just that much fucking better. No, there's really no competition in the heavy division of the female fucking goddamn sector. Katie Taylor, however, has faced some beasts. She's been in the gauntlet with some fucking hella respected
she didn't fight Holly Holm.
Fighter.
Holly just came out of retirement and
she beat an old homegirl from Arizona right here, dog.
Yeah,
what was her name? You did an interview with her.
No, I did, man.
You don't even
remember? The fact that Holly beat her ass.
I think I know what you're talking about. The one that beat Adelso, right?
Yolanda Vera.
Yeah.
Yolanda Vera was her name.
the one that was at
Vera.
Yeah,
Yes, you were there too. Remember we went outside and did an interview and shit?
Shout out to Yolanda Vera, man. She was very cool to interview, and she gave a
beautiful
lot of
woman. She's so pretty and stuff, but hey, man, she had. Hey, Captain Nintendo showed her mercy. She had no chance though. She got her ass beat. Hey, you know what's crazy? What I thought was because she was young, undefeated, and pretty. Meaning, and I mean this respectfully. Like you're a good-looking dude. Like marketing. Part of the business. You able to fucking grow yourself and fucking the looks is everything too on top of it. I was on listen. I was like, man, I was telling him because he loves Holly Holm from fucking boxing and MMA.
Remind me.
And anyways, I was like, man,
she was crushing on my boy in Vegas.
I was like, she's a sacrificial lamb. Like this young stud, this young female, she's basically taking a W off of an old legend who hasn't boxed At this point, was it like 6-7 years? Because she's been
Listen,
an MMA fighter.
Look
And
it up.
Holly Holm,
She's still
hold on.
historically number 2 all time.
Holly Holm was getting ready for a
18-time
MMA fight.
world champion.
Former world champion in
Former
boxing and
18-time
MMA.
world champion.
Well, Holly Holm was
the only woman who's ever been able to cross over and win the world title.
Yes.
And MMA also.
She knocked out Ronda Rousey.
She knocked out Ronda Rousey.
Oh. I remember that.
But Holly Holm was getting ready for an MMA fight, and that fight fucking backed out, and she was fight ready, and she was like, "Cool, I'll fight this bitch." Respectfully, to I'm just saying how girls will fuck me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "I'll fight him."
That bitch.
And I was all like, "Oh man, she's an old. She hasn't fucking been in the fucking ring in years." But he's like, "No." But she stayed fucking fighting this. And I was like, "But that's different fucking goddamn discipline." No, respect to Holly Holm. She handled that shit. I remember seeing that fight. And I was like, "God damn, respect." And I felt bad because he was giving old girl all that attention and props.
I did, bro.
So you're saying pretty girls get more exposure? When they're
Yes.
We're both pretty
Yeah.
girls.
Bruh, pretty boys do too.
Depending on the situation.
Look, how do you think I became so famous?
Oh,
Shit.
man.
That's Papa
Hey,
Thomas.
I'm Mr. LP. How do you think legendary players became
He
famous?
fights like crazy.
Shit.
He's good looking. That's what's gonna give him an extra $2 million on top of the
You're
million he's
welcome.
already gonna
I'm saying so you're saying that people are gonna become fans if they're better.
100%.
100%.
I mean,
helps.
when Ryan Garcia
100%.
was coming up, they thought about his looks.
I actually watched an interview with Ryan Garcia.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's that
You-
good looking, honestly.
No, but
But you know who he is.
I know who he is only
Compared
because my
to who?
ex-CEO interviewed him.
What she said, bro.
Her future husband is
My future husband is
Louis the Singer.
That's gonna be my husband.
And he's gonna say right now, who?
Louis the Singer, look him up. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, so listen. So here's the story for you, right? We're in Vegas. Actually,
yeah.
for the Triple G
fucking
Triple G
Canelo fight.
Oh,
yeah, we're there, right?
Oh,
We're
shit.
there, right? I'm miserable out of my fucking mind. I'm a Canelo fan. The story is we actually hit on the fucking draw, but we betted it. So we were fucking walking out of the stack of fucking money, and everybody was filled and happy. So we're chilling at the MGM, but I'm fucking sour grapes like a motherfucker. Because like I said, I saw Canelo win the fucking fight, and everybody was out there, blah, 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 and I'm bitter. I'm like, fuck that. I got money in my pocket, but Canelo won, I'm mad, right? So being there, though, they'll tell you, I have a humongous crush on Holly Holm. I love blondes. My wife is blonde, right? My wife, at home before we went on this trip, she very blatantly told me, "Oh yeah, if you ever meet Holly Holm, that's your hall pass.
That's your.
That's your hall pass." This is a very known thing.
That's
These
a
motherfuckers,
respect.
look, and these fools knew
That's
that.
respect.
Knew that going into it, right? I also think that part of what played into it is she's like, this motherfucker's never gonna meet her, blah, 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 right? So we're sitting there and I'm sitting salty, and we're actually sitting in Vegas, bro. We're having drinks with Stitch. The
Cut man.
Stitch is
Homie,
cool
cool
as fuck.
motherfucker.
Big shout out to Stitch Durant, right?
We
So
see him
sitting
all the
there-
time, man. That's the homie.
We're
Man, that's
drinking.
one of the
We're
best
sitting there having a
cut-mans.
couple drinks with Stitch. He brings over the guy who won the Kentucky Derby that year. That guy sitting there with us having drinks.
Jackie.
And all of a sudden, I'm looking, and holy shit, here comes Holly Holm. She's in a fucking beautiful black dress, looking beautiful. And I'm like, look, it's Holly Holm. My man, Mr. LP, goes, that's not her, but that's Terrence Crawford. And then he follows Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford
Facts.
then proceeds
Facts.
to blow him off. I'm a little tipsy. Like I said, we're in Vegas having drinks.
Yeah, you feeling
So,
good.
for the most part, I'm a pretty cool
Bro,
dude.
she was going out to dinner with her dude, and this motherfucker kept him from going to dinner on time or something. But
You wanted to go with her.
Listen.
She was cool.
Listen,
She was
keep
cool
going
as
the
fuck.
story, bro. Look, listen, in this story, you played
Sidebar. Fuck Bud Crawford. That motherfucker dogged me twice. Here in
Yeah.
Phoenix and in fucking Vegas. Hell yeah.
Listen,
Hey, I try to hey, what's up, dog? He's all like, hell no.
Yes,
I'm not trying to beat you up, dog.
But
Yeah.
him being a Crawford groupie actually played out for me, right? Because it took everybody
I ain't no
away.
fucking
Yeah.
you.
He wasn't the only one. 1,000 other groupies also went that way too. So it opened up the path, and now I'm walking up, right? I'm walking up, I'm drunk. I'm like, and she's like, cool, don't say my name. I'm like, huh? And she's like, don't say my name because thousands of people here. I'm cool with chopping it up with you. I don't want to chop it up. I was like, cool. I didn't say her name. We're sitting there chopping it up. But I'm a little tipsy, bro. I'm now talking to her right here. I'm in her. If this is her neck, I'm right here, bro.
Turn
I
off
swear
the
to God, bro.
lights
I then
and light a
proceed.
candle.
My hand is on her hip, bro, and I'm drunk. So at some point I'm thinking, damn, it's Holly Holm. She's gonna knock me out at some point across the line. No, she was actually super cool. Put up with my drunk ass, bro, and was super cool. Chopped it up with me. Chopped it up with all of us, bro. Even gave us some cool pictures. Was crazy and an incredible interaction that we had. Right. Second part of that is. Got my phone, right? So I'm getting pictures and shit. Cool. We catch the Uber back to the mansion that we were staying in. Thank you, Jerry, for booking it so we could stay in the mansion.
And that shit was so pimped, dog.
Yes, bro.
I never saw the end of that backyard, by the way.
Yeah, we were staying in the mansion,
clowning.
bro. Right? So we're on our way
Ballin'.
back. All of a sudden, we get back there. I ain't got no fucking phone, bro. My phone's gone. And we're like, fuck. The dude in the Uber has to have it. And he literally told us, this is the last fare I'm taking for the night. Because we're talking about like 4 in the morning, right? And he's like, and I'm done. So we're hitting him up. He's not even answering. I'm leaving in the morning. These motherfuckers flew out there because they're bigger ballers. I'm not on that level. So I had to drive out there, right? I had to drive out there, so I'm leaving a day earlier. Unbeknownst to me, the Uber dude actually came back through, brought my phone. Right?
To the spot we stayed at.
To the spot we stayed at. But I was already driving back to Arizona, so I didn't have a phone with me. Right? My friend Jerry here also knew the fact that my wife had said that I had a hall pass with Holly Holm. And he proceeds to send messages to my wife. And in the messages it says, hey, have you heard from Carlos at all? Because we were at the MGM. He ended up like meeting Holly Holm, and then nobody's seen him since then. He disappeared with her at the hotel.
And then that hall pass completely fucking disappeared.
No.
She was like, what?
Listen, to me, no, listen. When I say my wife had given me that hall pass, had that shit been legit, she would not have given
like,
me
no
any
way
shit.
in hell.
Yeah, but it's so fucking funny, bro, when I get home there and I see this motherfucker, I sent the message, man, it made that story so much even more cooler. Bro. That weekend was fucking
you thought
wild.
Your body
and
started
amazing
getting kidney
time, bro.
stones.
Yeah, yes, bro. But man, big shout out to Holly Holm. She put up my drunk ass, bro, and she was amazing.
Our drunk ass.
She was beautiful, bro. In real person, she was as tall as me, and
She
like
was tall.
That's a tall ass woman.
beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Much love to her, man. Crazy night in Vegas, bro. That whole night,
And we're talking about a boxing and MMA legend. She's badass.
Like
dog.
I told you, bro. I think
badass.
it's something like 17 or 18 world titles that she's got in boxing, and she's the only person, male or female, who has ever been able to cross over from boxing and win a world title in the UFC.
That's real
That's fucking crazy,
She left
bro.
boxing when UFC was starting to get real hot with women's fighting.
That's it,
And then
bro.
now
Yeah, she was the first one to beat Ronda Rousey. When Ronda Rousey won.
I know Ronda Rousey. She was
And
one of the
she
top
knocked,
fighters at the
and
time.
she knocked her ass out, bro. That shit was brutal, man. How long ago was that? Was it 2016, 17?
Couple
Like,
years
the
back.
year,
almost like 10
the
years
year
ago.
before we
That
seen
was
her in
10 years
Vegas,
ago.
bro.
Almost
The
10
year
years
before
ago.
we seen her in
Like 10
Vegas.
years,
And that was still cool that she was making it big on the MMA level, but she was still at the boxing event.
was
We met her at the boxing event.
No,
Stand-up was her shit.
she's a boxing that's not she would want her to
Stand up
fight.
was her shit.
She's a boxing aficionado 100% too, you know what I'm saying, which was dope. And real talk, I did come back. I remember my ass was drunk too. And I was like, man, fuck that fool. And I saw, you were like, hey, he was telling me, keep it down. She said,
that
and
was
then,
the
and
one
then
that
me,
blew it for her, bro.
Yeah, if you guys understand, if you guys know me, I'm a loud ass motherfucker. And I was like, oh shit.
Holly Holm.
It's Holly Holm. And she was like, motherfucker.
She looked at me, didn't I just tell
and
you
then we're
to
taking
not say my
pictures.
name out loud?
We were taking pictures and everybody's fucking starting to swamp through and she fucking beep, boom, boom. She fucking dipped right out of the fucking cut.
See, I could have been the one leaving the MGM, but this motherfucker fucked it up for me, bro.
Damn.
She could have got to know what Guapo Damas really is about.
Okay,
that,
okay,
man.
shit, okay.
Bro, man, look, it was an amazing time in Vegas, bro. Hey, well, you gotta take a trip out to Vegas with us when we go
No, a
out there,
fight
bro.
night with us, man.
Yeah.
When you're not fighting.
Well, let's
We
do it.
were sitting there, bro. We were at a fight the night before. Jose Ramirez was fighting, and on that weekend in Vegas too, bro. And we're sitting there watching a fight, and me and him were just chilling. All of a sudden, I feel hands come over my shoulder saying, "What's up?" It's Kelly Pavlik just saying, "What's up, bro?" I had never
Former
met Kelly
middleweight
Pavlik before. That motherfucker was cool as fucking hell too,
Man.
bro.
Shout
Amazing time, bro.
shout out to fucking Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah.
Kelly motherfucking Pavlik. Man, that dude was a beast in his fucking time at middleweight, 160. He knocked out Jermaine Taylor to get that fucking crown. He faced fucking monsters like shit. He even he didn't beat him. He got his ass beat. He got his ass beat by the great Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, I know.
He shared the ring
Bernard
with
Hopkins
Bernard
was
Hopkins.
another level of fucking made
But
human anyway, bro.
Kelly Paddock was a beast, and it was surreal. The fact that he was so welcoming, he was so fucking just like
it's cool.
He was like,
bro, I'm telling you, that weekend
that
had everything
motherfucker
in
sat
it,
there
bro.
and talked boxing and was the entire fucking like, and if in all actuality, I missed the fucking fights. As a matter of fact, on the undercard, Ryan Garcia was on that fucking card.
What? I mean, there was a lot of shit, bro.
Hamed paid attention. Our homeboy Hamed fucking was paying
Shout out
attention.
to Hamed.
And Hamed was all like, he's my favorite fighter. He's so fucking fast, blazing fast. I was like, did you see him? I was like,
No.
I missed it. I'm talking to the former fucking middleweight champion of the world. Unbeknownst to me that
I
we
was
fucking-
following Terrence Crawford.
So he had that experience with Holly Holm. If you ran across Alicia Baumgarten, what would you tell her?
What's up?
You gotta call the lady real quick and be like, hall
I'm
pass.
I'm not calling no.
Hey, it's better to get fucking forgiveness than permission.
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir. It's better forgive.
Hey, Alicia is, I'm
She's
with you on that,
beautiful.
man. She
She's
is so
beautiful.
fucking, man.
She's
She
beautiful.
is, my goodness. In all actuality, man, I like her a lot, man. Her looks, the way she carries herself,
Oh,
her
yeah.
swag, and
She got swag.
she carries that swag just like T-Rex, Clarissa Shields. But the difference is, in my opinion, she's just so much more prettier.
Oh yeah.
She's so much. And I'm not even knocking. Hey, T-Rex, man, she can.
Tell her,
Hey,
fool,
she
tell her
not
that's what's
got
gonna
her
make
thing.
you be over the top too. It's the fucking prettiness, bro. Shit.
Nah, she gonna know who I am soon. She gonna know who I am soon.
Yeah, I like that.
We
I
might
like
end
that.
up sparring and all that, and who knows?
Cross path, like,
Yeah.
hey, you start sparring in the ring and you start sparring in the bedroom. Then, hey, all respect to the fucking fan band, so I'm just teasing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, champ. Jordan, thank you for coming out, man.
man,
Making
pleasure.
this one of the most interactive and one of the coolest fucking interviews we've ever
Man, this
done.
is the long one,
Listen,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you,
Hey, this is the
you
long one.
have a distinguishment with 4luvofboxing. This is how much love we got for you. Jordan was the first interview we did when we actually came to this platform and
It
came to the radio
was.
station.
Appreciate
He was the
Holy
one that
shit,
helped
it
us launch
was,
right?
bro.
Appreciate
That one
fucking
was a
dog.
celebration of your
Appreciate you
Phoenix
guys
title,
having me.
bro. And now you have the distinguishing factor of also being the longest interview we've ever done. We just hit 2.5 hours on this interview, bro. So the first and the longest too, bro. Much love for continuing to come out here.
Nah, I
and receive
appreciate
the
you guys for
support
having me,
from us,
man.
bro.
You know, but the next time you guys see me, I have a world title.
Nah. I'm gonna see you again before
I
that.
know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
see him over the next 3
But
months.
we
and
will see you with the world title,
Oh, yeah,
though.
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
100% though.
Look, I 100 for everybody in Arizona who's still watching, and incredible numbers that we're pulling in. I can't believe this many people are still locked in and engaged with us today. But it goes to speak on the support that Jordan's pulling in. This has been by far the most viewers we've ever had,
That's
and the most
what's up.
support we received. Keep watching. This motherfucker is bringing back the world title of Arizona.
Appreciate
this is
everybody
gonna
for
be
tuning in.
Arizona's world title, man. The Phoenicians gotta come out and support this dude. Listen,
Appreciate for
Jordan,
everybody tuning in, man.
you got the waves listening right now to you. Tell
You
me
got
what
the
you wanna
world.
say,
You
bro.
got the world on you, man. Talk to him.
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll get the job done August 30th, and October fight back here in Phoenix, Arizona, and come out victorious for another title.
Yes,
Most
sir.
definitely, bro. And we're gonna thank you for coming out, and we're gonna bring you out to the music festival October 19th, bro. We're gonna interview you there, and we're gonna introduce you to the
Appreciate
music
you
world
guys,
here in
appreciate
Arizona,
it.
bro. And we're gonna blow you up on that larger scale. My man Jerry, go ahead and do your sign-offs, man. What you got to say, bro?
Bro, it's been a long night. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to this young man for being real and opening up once again, bringing something different to the platform. And we look forward to big, better things for him. To my brothers, it's always a pleasure. I look forward to being back as always. And to my daughter at home, if she's watching, I love you, Mia. And
Big shout out to Briseis.
Be safe tomorrow.
Bree.
Yeah, big shout out, Briseis. Love you. Man.
Miss,
And then-
and by the way, just so you guys know, he's a humble ass guy. Hey, just for the record, his daughter is Miss Arizona. He's
When you
got.
come out to the events and you see some of these national anthems being sung, that's his daughter who's doing it.
Hey,
Oh,
shout
shit.
out, man. Yeah, she's a
You gotta
beautiful.
get her down on one of your fights.
Yeah,
I know.
she's a beautiful, beautiful young girl,
Does she know
and
that
she's
you
so
guys are?
grounded too.
Yeah.
She can learn it though.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
She
for
learns-
sure.
She can learn it.
I want somebody to sing the Mexican national anthem for my
That'd be
next fight in October.
Oh man, that'd be badass.
both, you know, both, but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm representing
his daughter
Mexico.
sings Adela's.
Yeah.
She's
Adela's
really
fucking
good.
daughter got
She
some
sings
fucking
with,
pipes.
Listen, Beto, jump in here too, man. Give me
Say
your shout
goodbyes.
out to coming out, dude.
Yeah, you get to say.
Microphone.
I'm sorry, Lady V.
Lady V.
Lady V.
Thank you for coming out. It's always a blast here with the guys. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for what's gonna come out on Vettel Circus. I look forward to a new platform. Same people in my corner, but
We got your
it's
bag
good,
of honey,
yeah.
girl. You already know.
I always enjoy coming out. Fridays are my new thing here. I don't really drink, but I have a good time here. So I enjoy your guys' conversation with some women.
Hey, look, we
women's
enjoy
touch.
having you, adding that little bit of extra flavor and a little bit of extra insight. So thank you for coming out. Mr. LP, close us out, man. What you got?
Yeah, so what it is, man. Hey, Mr. LP right here representing as always, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. The support, the love. Friday nights. This is the spot. This is what we do. And we release our freaking episodes as we go through it on the week and week and week. You guys, I hear the messages. I see the talks. All of you that continue supports. Nothing but love. I appreciate this. Aside from no matter if it's just us in the studio or if we got a guest with us, y'all that come and show and pull up, I appreciate this. We do it for you. We do it for the love of boxing. I love this sport. I can't thank you guys enough in regards to tuning in, and I can't thank the team enough. This is surreal. I'm not gonna get emotional, although I'm trying to get there. Hey.
He said, take care of yourselves.
Hey,
I'm gonna piss him off. Spider beat and guy.
Hey, but this it's fucking surreal. I get to be on the fucking radio and talk about my fucking passion every fucking goddamn Friday night, and it means so much to me. And I hope that you guys appreciate what we provide and serve to you guys. This is amazing. This is great. Not even just for our team, just for the sport of boxing, because we get to actually showcase fighters, up and comers, champions, future legends, and hearing the stories is so fucking authentic and real. And again, I want to circle back again because I know I'm going to be watching this again. Tune in with my little man's R3.
It's a 3-hour pay-per-view right now.
R3. My son, Robert the Third. I fucking love you. Anything's possible, my guy. I know you. I know what your passion is, and it's not regarding the sport of boxing. But I support you 100%. You know that, man. We're going to watch this together, and I want you to hear this message. I fucking love you. I love you. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you, man. All right? Let's fucking make some dreams come to reality. And for all you watching, whatever dream and passion you got going on, scared money don't make money. You got to take that leap. You got to jump. You got to jump. No matter what it is that your passion is, take that opportunity, because you never know. Forget about the would-have and could-haves. Go after it. Success and nothing less.
That's what we
LP like a motherfucker representing, because that's the parent brand. We are all LP freaking members, but now we are now part of the 4luvofboxing brand. Representing Ikon Radio, RTU. Shout out to Justice, giving us the freaking platform.
That's
love and respect.
That's literally where I was about to go with it, man. For me, giving my shout out, I'm gonna start with the mayor of the underground. We were just speaking, man. We're getting a chance to do this here on at the radio station, the platform. It's surreal. He's giving us that platform to be able to do it, and he's believing in what we do. So big shout out to Justice, the mayor of the underground. I gotta give love to everybody who's taking their Friday night and being able to tune in and actually giving us that support and giving us that extra fanship that we've been needing, man. We've been doing this for a while, and sometimes you wonder, man, does anybody even give a fuck? It's obvious people are giving a fuck, and I love that, man. To my smart cookie that continues to listen and keep grinding, I'm a family man myself too, bro. Shout out to both of my daughters, Angela and Nicole. I love both of you girls immensely. You guys are my world. To both of my sons, Adam and Steven. Man, I see both of y'all. I'm so proud of you, Adam. And Wednesday, man, Steven, we moving you into ASU, bro. You going for it, bro. So much love there. Much love to my wife, Michelle. I love you so much. I'll see you guys when I get home a little bit later on. And to everybody continuing to support 4 Level Boxing, biggest thanks today, man. I gotta give big thanks to Jordan Martinez for coming out here and doing his thing. El Moreno's doing it, man. And I'll tell you, on my own personal level, when you come out there in October, we're gonna be interviewing you and introducing you to the world. For me, I'm an artist myself, so I'll be performing at this event too, bro. And we're gonna be launching a song with Fat Joe that day, bro. So it'll be even more special for me. Even more special being able to bring you out there. Since we launching it, bro, come out there, be in that music video. I want you in it, bro. So I can't wait till that day too, bro.
Do not bring up Berlanga.
Yeah, man. Look, everybody at the top of the world, we continue to grind on, continue to support. We'll see you guys here next Friday. And look, 4 Level Boxing, we out. Go ahead. Hold that belt up, Jared.
Yes,
yeah, the man.
The champ is here.